All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Come one, come all. Come one, come all. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, it's Saturday again. It is Saturday again, folks. And before we get into anything, I would like to ask everyone to just hang on while we take a moment of silence for Gil Gerard. All right, thank you for indulging me. That was kind of a hero of mine as a kid, but we'll talk a little more about him in a second. Not sure how long the stream is going to be tonight. I don't know if you can hear, but it feels like somebody is strangling the fat man here. It's really, really, really hard to talk tonight, but we're going to soldier on. We're going to try to do this thing. So before we get carried away, let's ignite our lightsabers. Now, before we get carried away, let's bring in my partner in crime. You know him. You love him. Hit that beautiful Fez footage.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the millions watching around the world, let me introduce to you the genius of genealogy, the guru of guitar, John Fez Wendo.
Brother John, it did it again. It cut off before the end of the bumper there, so I hope I got it right. But how's it going, Brother John? How is it going?
Like the hammers have held down the razor blade of life into the acid bath of eternal damnation, but at least the weather sucks.
Oh, Jesus.
Feel free to use that one in church.
So pretty much the same as always, other than the weather sucking.
Oh, yeah. But been a good week. Got reinstalled as master of my lodge, and the family was there, and, a few good things happened, and we're getting ready to do Christmas tomorrow because we're just that screwed up here. So, yeah, it's a little different. But other than that, not too bad a week. We got out and actually got some food, and that was a good thing. Had a stuffed crust pizza the other night.
Wow. Where'd you get that from?
So,
where was that from?
Pizza Hut in Tunkhannock.
Yeah. You know what? I love Pizza Hut, and I haven't had it in a while. And I just I got it probably about 2 months ago, and I found something out, John. Pizza Hut doesn't like me anymore.
Really?
I still loved it, but yeah, didn't agree with me. So I don't know. Kind of sucked. But
oh dear.
Yeah. Anyhow, okay, we have a couple people here. I'm going to hit on real quick. Old Man Bird is here. He says, "New disintegrations."
Hey,
we have Mr. Eagle Flying says, just dropped in to click the like and to wish all Merry Christmas. Thank you for what you do.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you for thanking me for what I do. You know what I do. I don't know what I do, but you know what I do. We have one William Shakespeare in the chat. Says, Good evening, everyone. Hope you are well. Much better being around our friends. Right? Agreed, John? Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of friends, we have somebody backstage I'm going to bring on here. Somebody who's been in a chat before, but I believe this is the first time on the show, for lack of a better term, the show. But let's bring him in. We got our Madman 4 is here.
Hail Fat community. Thank you for having
Hello
me
there.
tonight. Merry Christmas to all of you.
And yes, Merry
And
Christmas, everyone.
just
There he is.
doing a little bit of studio setup tonight, and my family's watching a movie in the other room. You can probably hear it on my microphone a little bit, but yeah, it's just one of them Saturday nights where I should be animating, but I didn't. It wasn't going to happen tonight. I took too much time setting things up. I still got to set some things up. So I thought, you know what? Maybe I should just drop in and chat with y'all tonight. So I'm so sorry you feel a little under the weather there, Fet, but hopefully we can help cover for you tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no biggie. One of those things. I always say, like, this is ailing me. This is, whatever. And then like 8 hours later, I'm still here talking. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But so I mentioned.
And there's the comment from Sandra.
Yes. Sandra said, can't stay, but I wanted to give you a like. Merry Christmas. If you can hop on Raymond's stream on the 24th, it would be great. I will try to do that very thing.
Cool.
So I mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, I didn't turn my camera. I guess I'll go on camera.
There he is.
There he is.
So I mentioned Gil Gerard earlier, fellas. What do you think? Were you guys fans? Were you a fan of Gil Gerard, Buck Rogers back in the day? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in Buck Rogers, he was great. A consummate TV hero.
I feel like I'm the junior in the room. I probably am. But I know of Buck Rogers a little bit. I've seen a little bit of the series, so I recognize the actor. Very, very recognizable face. I think I've heard that he always was an enthusiastic person. So on top of all the other losses we've had within the Hollywood nerd community this past year, it's just it just keeps on hitting us harder and harder. Just like I'm praying to God, please no more for this year.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, Buck Rogers was one of the matter of fact I have right here. Back when I started buying DVD box sets, like 20 years ago, whatever it was. I can't remember, either this or the Superman box set were the very first box sets I ever bought. Because way back then, I mean, this was kind of even pre like me being on Amazon anyway. So I was like, look at your drawer, you walk in the back in the day or a store like that, and what was there was what I bought. So that's why I was in Star Wars. I know everybody's probably shocked. What, it wasn't Star Wars? No, I think it was Buck Rogers. I think Buck Rogers may have been the first box set I ever owned. And I don't have a lot of Buck Rogers stuff, but I thought I'd show what I have here tonight. So this, I hate doing this, but I guess I'll make myself big. I have this. This is a little. See if I can get it to not glare. That's a little tweaky, fellas. It's a little tweaky. It's like, I don't know how I even ended up with this thing. And all my Star Wars action figures, I have a couple oddballs, and this is one of them. Somehow I ended up with a little tweaky.
Yeah.
Then, John. That's it. Hey, John.
Yes.
You know where to go. You know where to go, buddy.
Yeah.
You know where to go. Okay. That's not what I meant, buddy. That's not what I meant. That's what she said. I know, I get it. But no. And then there's this. There's this. Now, this is very cool. I always liked the Starfighter from Buck Rogers. I used to draw like these kids in school back in elementary school. Like I can remember being on the playground, some kids having like the big version of the Starfighter. Never did score one of those things. Those things are a little cooler. This is the die cast. And unfortunately, I guess because of safety reasons, it has this piece going across at the nose cones, but unfortunately, it's still a cool design. I always like the ship, so got me one of these. And then the last thing I have, I always speak of my lunchbox collection. So of course, the vintage
awesome
Buck Rogers.
That looks nearly pristine.
Yeah, this one's in pretty decent shape for.
When was that made? It reminds me of like an 80s lunchbox.
It is
70s or 80s lunchbox. Oh, the good old days.
Oh no, correction.
Yeah,
1979.
1979. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
79.
80s.
Yes.
Yeah, the
So-
metal lunchboxes. Oh,
Yes.
my
And
goodness.
if I remember correctly, even yes, complete with the thermos.
wow.
Missing the cup, but the thermos is in there.
They
So-
don't make them
Mhm.
like that anymore. No, my son's
No.
7, and like the lunch boxes are just like they fall apart within a year.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how they
Well,
get you.
unfortunately, at one point they determined metal is not good for kids to have their food in, and then started making them out of the plastic. But I do have, I think the last metal tin lunchbox back in the 80s that they made was a Rambo lunchbox.
Mhm.
I do have that, but then everything after that graduated into plastic, which broke, and so I don't think too many of them really survived. But
We had G.I. Joe and Rambo lunchboxes back in the 80s. Now, what type of lunchboxes do we have? We have My Little Pony and what's the major cultural kid thing nowadays? I don't know. Star Wars, like Disney
Yeah.
Star Wars.
poor kids, man, poor kids.
And
Yeah.
actually, that comes to my mind. You know, my son, like, this was like when he was like 2 or 3, and I hadn't really integrated him with Star Wars. I haven't really too much. He's watched like A New Hope. He likes it, but I haven't
Mhm.
gone any farther with him on it.
Yeah.
But there was like some giveaway stuff at the library, and he's really into books. He likes reading, like going through books, reading through books. And
Cool.
we were seeing like there was just like the Force Awakens, the Last Jedi characters from the sequel trilogy, and they were just trying to give the stuff away. And my son was looking like, well, I'm like, well, if you want to take it, I really want you to, but you know, I'm not going to argue with a 3-year-old. But he looks at me, he's like, ugh. He's like, I don't want. I'm like,
Nice, good kid.
that's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I just want to hit on real quick. Old Man Bird said that theme is fantastic. I believe he's speaking of Buck Rogers. That was
Mhm.
Mhm.
a great theme. That was.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone's familiar with the original movie, though. It started out as a movie, and man, it had a weird intro. The intro, actually, the song had lyrics,
Mm.
and the opening was like really long, and it was really weird. It had like Aaron Gray and Pamela Hensley and all like sexy poses and everything that was coming on. It was like a whole different animal, you know, the
Yep.
pilot there. But I like of course I love Aaron Gray, who did him back in the
Yeah.
day. I even love Pamela Hensley, but I kind of prefer
Yeah.
the cheesier, you might say, shorter intro from the television show. I don't know. It was just something
Right.
classic about that. But because that was right up there with like your Battlestar Galactica, some of the greatest intros of all time, I think. And Buck Rogers was no exception. So, Hail Gil Gerard, man. And
Mhm.
again, going back to we used to talk about how all the hot women back in the day used to end up on the sci-fi shows. Man, that's you go
Yeah.
back and you watch some old episode of Buck Rogers. I was just thinking about it this week. You had people like Marky Post was
Mhm.
on there.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, the Scream Queen was at one time on. She was on an episode of Buck Rogers, I remember. But
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah. So, John, you're familiar with the show.
Yeah.
Which season did
Yeah.
you prefer, 1 or 2? Because there were 2 completely different. They were way different.
Which season was Alfred Hyde White on?
So that was season 2.
Okay. Yeah, I liked him a lot. He's one of my favorite actors from England. And, you know, he always played just a little bit above the level of evil. You know, he was the nice old guy who could be the mad doctor in his basement, you know, that nobody knows about. I always liked him.
Yeah,
But,
he was very good.
Yeah.
I prefer season 1 though. Season 1 where they were kind of based on Earth, and they fought like Princess Ardala
Mhm.
and her henchmen and all that stuff. I kind of prefer that. Season 2 to me, kind of, it just, I don't know, it made me want to watch Battlestar Galactica because they were on the ship, kind of going through the galaxy, you know, searching. The ship was even called the Searcher, from what I remember. And
Right.
I liked Hawk. They brought in that guy. If you remember, he had
Yeah.
it was like had the feathers on his head and all. Hawk was pretty cool. But
Yeah. I think
then-
he was the inspiration for George Lynch's hairdo back in the day.
that may be possible. You might be right about that. It was very similar. But you know what the biggest injustice was You know what the biggest
Huh.
problem with season 2 is? They
What's
put
that?
they put Aaron Gray in that. I don't know what they were thinking. It almost looks like a waitress uniform. Yeah, it was a
Oh
short
yeah.
skirt and stuff like that. But we lost the disco pants from season 1, John. That was sacrilege. We lost Aaron Gray in disco pants.
There is
So,
that. Yeah,
yes.
boy.
And I do want to thank you,
Memories.
TZ, for pointing that out. Of course, I'm backwards. I thought I nailed everything as I was checking everything backstage, but I did restart the computer, which reset the settings, which I don't understand why Restream does that. You know, put you backwards is like the default. Why would you want to be backwards? I don't get that. But sorry about
They're
that.
evil.
So I assume the lunchbox and everything was backwards. So, but it is what it
Hi,
is.
TZ.
Hey. Speaking of which, I have some things I'm gonna show you. Then this is one of them. I don't know if you guys noticed my Mandalorian skull up there now. That's thank you, TZ, for that. Nice
Oh, wow.
addition to the Fed microphone there.
Very
But Metal Lunchbox explains my dementia. Yeah, I often wonder about that too. Because even now, this was even before my time. So unfortunately, I don't have to deal with this. But if you remember, like the 60s lunchboxes had glass lined thermoses that were tend to breaking and chipping and everything like that. And kids were drinking glass particles and things like that. So, yes.
Yeah. Well, even in the early 70s, I was in kindergarten in 70, and mine had glass thermos.
Mm. And did it survive? Did you end up smashing it, or?
I think it did survive, but I outgrew it, and I think Mother got tired of playing with the morning, so she just put everything in a brown bag and said, "Go."
Actually, a shame you still don't have that thermos. That'd probably be worth a few bucks nowadays.
Yeah. The lunchbox is still around somewhere, but it's rusty and old. So, you know, I had something in it. I can't remember what. Probably money, because that's what I need more than anything.
Still might be worth a couple of bucks.
Yeah, you never know. I'll have to see if I can dig it out. Hey there.
Yes, yes, we do have a couple more people here. So, Old Man Bird said, except for that robot, I can't remember it. It was 40 or 50 years ago. Beady. Yep, he definitely remembers. Yeah. Yo, who was that? That was Mel Blanc, I think, was the original voice of Tweaky, right? Yeah. So, because I always thought that was kind of cool. I was a fan of Battlestar Galactica back in the day. And that one as well only had 2 seasons and it got canceled, which I never understood. You know, it was a pretty good show. I thought, the effects and the ships and everything for back in the day, what was that, 78, something like that? It was right after Star Wars. Were pretty darn good. So it was surprising that they canceled that. And who was that, John? Do you remember who the director was? The writer? Was that a Glenn A. Larson
remember. I don't remember offhand. It could have been. But
I thought that was kind of cool that he was just like, all right, screw you then. I'll come right back with Buck Rogers. We'll do this. And I believe a lot of the backdrops, maybe even ships and everything like that, kind of appeared later in Buck Rogers as well. They kind of reused a lot of the stuff from Battles. So that was kind of cool. But so let's see, where was
Carla's here.
Yes, Carla is in the chat. Unfortunately, she can't make it on the show tonight, but yeah, she's in the chat. So hail, General Kala. Hail to General Kala.
Yeah.
Old Man Bird said, my wife was angry at me this morning because I was listening to Daisy Ridley Ray, on repeat, saying the line, give it to me. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember it.
I think she said that it might have been once, but it felt like a lot of times throughout all 3 films.
Yeah.
Well, that was right up there, I guess, with John Boyega yelling, Ray! It's like, that was probably his audition right there. How well can you yell Ray?
Yep.
Got it, buddy. But, yeah, I'm kind of right way around now. Thank you. Miskatonic Madman, yes.
Yeah.
Miskatonic Madman is in the chat, says hello, folks. That's pretty cool. I was afraid nobody would even show up tonight.
I think
A lot of people are like on vacation, preparing for Christmas. So I was even on the fence about whether I was going to live stream. But
I'm glad you
on
did.
top of, can't stand this time of the year anyway. But we're here. We're here.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare says disco pants need to make a serious comeback. Well, you know what?
Amen.
They kind of have though. Yoga pants. So yoga pants, in my opinion, are one of the greatest inventions of modern day. Okay, so they're kind of like the modern disco pants, right? Because some of them are even shiny, so you could call that like the return of disco pants. And it's amazing that a lot of ladies take to those. I'm glad that they're very comfortable and that they enjoy them because I enjoy them as well.
Yeah.
Just saying. So
Yeah,
hail.
as long as they're physically qualified to wear them. There are some women, you know the ones I mean, who somebody lied to said they look good in disco pants. God help us.
It does happen. It does happen. But for every one of those, there's the others. So hail to yoga pants.
Yep.
Old Man Bird says, Madman.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Originally, many years ago, when I had my original Facebook account, I think at one point they kind of did the handle thing as well, where you were an @ I believe, on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
I used to be, my @ was the Mandalorian Madman. That was my @ on Facebook. So, yeah.
Somehow we all got to be cousins.
Yeah.
Somehow.
All righty. Carla Burton says, hey, everybody, I'm cooking up a storm, but wanted to pop in and say hi and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Carla. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
to our general. Yeah. TZ pointed that out. Leggings are the new disco pants. See? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, too, is you don't have to see disco pants. They tended to wear at the disco, right? And Fete don't dance. That's one thing Fete don't do. Fete don't dance. So yoga pants are they're out there in the wild. That's what I like about it. They're everywhere. They're here. They're there. They're everywhere. So
I cannot confirm or deny my wife may have one or two. So that's
nothing wrong with it. Let's see how come
Pat Benatar made them famous, didn't she?
What, disco pants?
Yeah.
Did she wear them?
Well, the leggings actually.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We may have to do further research.
Yeah, I seem to remember girls in high school were wearing them right about the time she came out with that green outfit. And she had the leggings on that.
Well, maybe we owe a debt of gratitude to Pat Benatar then. On top of her great music. Pretty kicking music too, for back then.
Well, especially for Neil Giraldo, another underrated guitar player.
Yep. How come TZ of Misery isn't a wrench? General Kala commands it. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to make her one then. In fact, I'll do it right now. Because General Kala demanded it. Okay, how does monitor? I almost put her in timeout. Okay, she should be blue from here on out. Have to obey the General Kala.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Kala Burton. That's General Kala. General Kala Burton.
She outranks the Sarge?
Yes, she probably would. She's a general, right?
Yeah.
Good thing he's not here. I don't want to get yelled at. He's on vacation still, so we're lucky. I don't have to answer that question. Yeah.
Well,
until he watches the replay. What? Yes, hail to the Sarge. Just in case you're watching us down the road, Sarge. Dolphin shorts also need to make a serious comeback. What the heck are dolphin shorts? Why do I not know? What are dolphin shorts? Anyone know?
The shorts that Raymond puts out on YouTube?
No. No.
Okay, interesting. Oh my.
Are they like the short disco shorts?
Well, let's just say they accent some assets. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, then
Ah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. William Shakespeare Spielberg, they need to make a serious comeback.
Footwear for camels.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. Carla, General Carla. See, now you guys got me forgetting the general. Now I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Not at the moment. I may come on and have. Oh, you might be able to make it. Okay,
Oh, cool.
that'll work.
that'd be cool.
Although I don't believe I sent you a link because I didn't think you were going to be able to make it tonight. So I will rectify that. And in the event that you can, now let's see if I can bring up this here Twitter chat because I did. Yeah, I knew it. See, I restarted the computer. These stupid pins and. Did I get the right one? I'm sitting here buffering. This whole, I don't know who thought this Twitter chat change was like a good thing because it is seriously not. Now I went to the wrong chat. Like I'm only seeing.
no.
Like, how do you even work this? Because I'm trying to. Okay, there's. See now more are loading. I couldn't find Carla at first. See now I have to sit here and wait for all these stupid things to load. This was not an improvement. Why do improvements always suck?
Well, they usually need some gentle adjustment with the proper tool. Hang on.
Agreed, William Shakespeare Spielberg. Yep. I would demand their return.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't improvements supposed to like make life easier? Okay. The link is away,
right.
Carla. Carla.
Try one of these.
I was getting close.
Yeah, I got one of those actually behind me in the drawer.
My favorite tool in the collection.
Oh heck yeah! Everyone needs a mallet.
Yep.
Oh
Fezzi was already in the pit once already tonight.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she is usually sleeping or working. Yeah. So, but you should be blue though. The next time you're blue on YouTube. I see it. I had orders. It doesn't matter if you're sleeping. What General Collins says goes.
Didn't the chats on X all of a sudden say you have to have a password and you got to sign in every time?
There's a pin.
There's
a
pin. It's like a pin now.
Oh wow!
And I don't think I wrote it down. So luckily, this is like the second time now I've restarted my computer and I actually remembered it. That doesn't usually happen. So William Shakespeare says, I never heard an authoritative answer, but heard YouTube's dropping of familiar names was to stop people spoofing other people because that was definitely a thing.
I remember somebody did that to Doomcock.
Yeah, there were a couple of channels there for a while. So I don't know. Let's see. After the stream, you need to watch Tim Hawkins sing Yoga Pants.
I think I've heard that before.
Okay. I will check that out.
Thanks,
General Kala. Thank you, General Kala. Thank you. Just look up some vids or photos of dolphin shorts. You will immediately demand a return. I will, but I didn't want to do it on the stream because I'll get like distracted, and I'm already distracted. So I'll try to make a note and check them out after the stream. I missed your Merry Christmas reading. Oh, shucks. Yeah, I can't believe Christmas is next week already. It's like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but it just doesn't even feel like Christmas time to me. Like, I can remember.
Getting older, yeah.
So I live in a small town, and like we used to do like the main street. They used to have these big fancy lights and stuff they'd put up, and you'd only go like a half a mile, and you'd see like a pen with a deer, so a kid could go and pet the deer and stuff like that. I haven't noticed anything like that really this year. It's like nobody's like even cares anymore. It's like sad.
Yeah.
Well, you would appreciate the fact that it's going on in the little town that I'm in here in Kentucky. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Dolphin shorts, shorter shorts with the side material coming together, kind of makes a side slit, but it can open even further. Some oopsies can see underwear. I like them already.
Yeah, they're the same thing we
Yeah,
called
Carla
hot
hates
pants back in the 70s.
hot pants. Okay, okay, hot pants. Yeah, I never heard them referred to as dolphin pants.
Everything makes a return. It's just a different name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. General Carla hates the new XJ. Yeah, it doesn't make life easier. Oh, I already sent it on. Because I don't know how I would get the link, honestly, on my phone. I could probably copy and paste it from Twitter, but that makes them the best shorts in history. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to say real quick. Today happens to be Max Redstone's birthday. So I want to give a shout out to Brother Max and say happy birthday, fella, and many, 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 many more. And
Happy birthday,
and I thought
Mac.
my birthday was just recently too, and I thought I used to get shafted. He's even closer to Christmas, so I'm sure he got like I did. It was like, hey, there's your presents. Go pick one for so you'd have to pick a Christmas present for your birthday present and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
so,
My Uncle John's birthday was on Christmas.
oh
So
geez,
he got even more shafted.
yeah, that has to suck. I was always envious of people who had like a summer birthday or something and had separate presents, but because I know my parents got cheap and anyway. So, but with that too, I also want to say, John, it's also somebody else's birthday. See if you recognize the name. George, Peter, John, Criscola. Ring a bell?
Oh, Peter Chris. Happy birthday, sir.
Yes, the one and only Peter Chris from Kiss fame. Yes, and John and I is pretty much our favorite band on the planet. Yes, 80 years old. Johnny's 80 today.
Wow.
80. Yeah, holy smokes, man. But still kicking too. Has a new album. Might even be out. I think it might be out now. His new album.
Yeah.
It's always good you're still pursuing your passions, no matter how old you get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's funny. Did you see the video of him with the jazz band he was playing with?
No, I didn't see that.
That's really something else that gets into his early influences and shows a little of what he brought to rock and roll.
Oh, holy smokes. Donna Hergenreth's here. Cool. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
I'm not sure she's going to be able to stop by. I'm glad you. Oh, Donna. Okay. So Donna's here. Stay around 1 second, Donna. Here you go. I'm going to pop the movie of the week up for this week. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This week, I'm going to even get us out of the way. This week's movie is 1941. Yeah. So I don't even know this movie. Honestly, I've never seen it. I never even heard of it until they told me they were doing the movie. So there you go. If you're like me and never even saw the thing, there you can go check it out. Or if you just haven't seen it in a long time, you can check it out. So you can interact with the fellas on Wednesday. So there you go. Pop culture breakdown movie of the week, 1941. So I hope you caught that.
I just watched that the other night.
Did you? That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's either Tubi or Pluto. It's on there for free. So
there you go, everyone. So
very cool.
So there you go. You might have a freebie to be able to check it out on. And so while we're doing that too, let me take that down. I was going to wait till the end, but I was recently talking about last week. I think we were talking about Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And I'm surprised how many people never saw this.
Oh my goodness, I grew up with the thing. I grew up with it.
So you saw it? You saw this?
Yeah.
Cool. You like it?
Sweet. Lovely.
So I'm trying to spread the joy because I'm usually miserable at Christmas. But this thing here, let me tell you, it's free right now on YouTube. So if you guys and girls, if you guys and girls want to watch something really fun, this is a great movie. And I'm surprised how many people never saw this. I grew up with this as a kid. This was like, I had HBO. I mean, so if you didn't have HBO, maybe you didn't see it. But like, this was like a Christmas tradition for me because HBO would always put this on at Christmas time. And I was just watching clips of it throughout the week. I didn't even watch the whole thing. But even as an adult, I'm still amazed by the scenery, the backdrop, literally there's a river that flows through the town and how they did puppets on a boat in the middle of a river and stuff back this is like probably early 80s, right? Yeah. It's amazing. This is a really charming movie. And I don't throw that word around lightly because I think that's a dorky word, charming. But this is a charming movie and it's definitely worth, and especially if you have kids, You know,
Yes.
nowadays in a day and age where you don't know what's safe to let your kids watch, Jim
Yeah.
Henson, you know, you can
Yes.
trust the old Jim Henson stuff. So check this out. Like I said, free on YouTube right now. Commercials, but it's free.
Yeah.
So definitely worth a
And
watch.
the outtake videos are on YouTube too. They're funny.
That too, yeah. Look those up here on YouTube, especially the segments, man, where they were in that band from out of town goes to that
Yeah.
music store, and the riffraff that occurs in that music store. There are some killer videos here, behind the scenes stuff here on YouTube that, yeah, you'll laugh. You will laugh.
River Bottom Nightmare Band.
Yes, that was the one time. That's what I was saying last week. Almost a riff from Shout at the Devil.
Wow.
Bottom Nightmare Band.
That-
That's a great one.
Yeah. How long is that particular? Is it like 30, 40 minutes long? It's not too long, is it?
Yeah, it's not long. It's like
Yeah.
a kid. It's a kid's movie.
It's a kid's movie, but it has so many themes like loss, yet
Yes.
still uniting together as a family and friendship the same way.
Yeah.
All the while still dealing with possible idiots that are out there in the world, yet still persevering through everything.
Yeah.
It's something to where I was just actually talking about this with my mom last week. That it's like just remembering this particular film and how it's got so much heart, and even just thinking about it, it makes me very, very emotional. Just thinking of the characters and the storyline and the music. The music is absolutely amazingly beautiful. It's just stuff that I play in my head all the time. Even I probably haven't seen this particular film for many, many years, but it stays with you.
It does.
Stays with you.
Look at me. I'm an old guy, and it's still with me. And 50 minutes, by the way. It's not even it's not even an hour. So it's 50 minutes. So it's a real quick watch.
Yeah.
And like I said again, you will love it. Your kids will love it. And Don, if you're talking about Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, again, man, so many people have never heard of it. But yes, it is free here on YouTube. So cool little watch. If you guys and girls want to check it out. So yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas is the name. Yeah.
Jim Henson, absolute legend.
I had the link. Yeah, I had the link in the chat. No, you know what? I have it on. Okay, I'm going to grab it quick. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
Yeah, do it again. Yeah,
I'm going to do it again. So you will be able to find it. Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to curse. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. I I'm not seeing Reese now. I'm over grabbing the link. So of course Fet's mind's like, okay, I'm no longer on YouTube or doing anything. So I'm going to pop it in right now. So there you go. Anyone that wants to catch it is right there. Link is in the chat for YouTube's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Cool.
Yeah, this is one I definitely have to show my son sometime this week because he has yet to watch it because it's hard to find. So I'm glad you popped that link, Fet, because I was just thinking about that. Like just the other day, I'm like, I need to find this, and it's like there you go. I'm like, cool. All right.
See that?
Very cool.
See that, everyone? I am good for something, right?
Yeah.
Everybody always says you're good for nothing. No, I'm good for something. Sometimes I'm good for something. Holy smokes, SP4H is your brother SP4H.
Hey,
you only live once. And in case you missed it, SP4H, we were just talking about the movie Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It is free here on YouTube. That is the link right above your chat. If you guys want to bookmark that or whatever, save that and watch that. Especially, like Christmas Day. If like you need something else to do, or you want to have a moment with your kids or something like that. Great movie to bond with your kids and whatnot. He says, part of my delayed arrival was watching the Penguins lose their 8th in a row. Animal. I used to watch hockey when I was a kid, but I was a Flyers guy. Sorry, SP4H. Okay, so I forgot to mention also too for any metalheads out there, Megadeth dropped another new song off of their self-titled album that's coming out beginning of next year. The song is called Let There Be Shred. Holy smokes, okay? If you're going to do a song called Let There Be Shred, there better be some shred in there, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, man, it was like I had an orgasm, dude. As a guitar player, I had an orgasm. I'm not even joking, dude. This new guy they got, this Timu Montessori that's playing guitar, him and Dave take turns. There's almost like it's like a verse, shred, verse, shred. It's great. It's really, really great. And it's like there's flavors of old Megadeth in there, but with like super duper shred guitar. So
Cool.
definitely worth your time if you're even remotely into guitar or any of that sort of thing. Yes, Let There Be Shred by Megadeth. So totally looking forward to that new album. But I think SP4H. Aren't you a Megadeth fan? So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely check that out. Video's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I really don't have much to talk about tonight. Oh, I might as well show this real quick. Oh, by the way, I want to thank TZ, by the way, too. The shirt. The shirt was in a stocking. So I haven't even really I waited to go through this. I haven't even really gone through it yet.
Stocking.
So I just wanted to see what's in here because this is probably going to be hilarious. So let's see.
It's green.
Oh, okay. So apparently she's sick of me always forgetting everything. So I got a calendar and a notepad. So, okay. So I see what with the magnet. So I can put it right in my fridge. So no more excuses. I understand what you did there. So let's see what else we have here. Okay. We have some. Wow.
Ooh, yum.
I thought that was, I think they did like mint. But this is
they
cherry.
usually are mint.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this, I assume this is because I'm so sweet, right?
Yeah.
This is what I got for because I'm so sweet, so I needed something super sweet. And I think we have what's this? Let's see. Okay, we have nasal spray. Okay. The throat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And I think we have one final thing in here. One final thing in here. Well, now see, you're getting old when people start getting you back patches for back pain. So we covered all the bases here. And I also love what you did here. So we got a custom we first of all we have Kiss down here. We have my two favorite cars in the world, 69 Yanko Camaro and a 70 Chevelle SS. So that's very cool. And then we flip it around on the other side. We have some Star Wars up here. Even though that's Disney, we'll just ignore that. That's Poe Dameron's X-Wing. But we move down here and look at that. It's my old man back in the day. That's my Boba Fett playing my V-Blade. Back in my old days, my old videos and stuff. So that's very cool. Wait. No, I missed something. I feel something else in there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, Jason Love was here before, but Jason Love is in the chat.
Hey, Jason.
Oh, sweet. Hey, old Jason. Oh, yes, he is. What is this?
I like how Ducat says, Jason Love.
Yeah, well, maybe that's why I got it, because that's what I always say. I always got to go Jason Love. There's something about the name. Yeah, it's Jason Love. He says TARDIS materialization. Hail Fit for Hire and panel. Hail, brother Jason Love.
Hey there.
What is this? Is Fett over the hill of an off the pill? Wait, is Fett over the hill and off the pill? I'm over the hill, and apparently I'm on a pill too, because there's more pills. This is a dietary supplement. So apparently, I need to breathe better. I need to lose some weight, and I need some pain relief. So we're good. We covered all the bases here. So, but thank you. And like, I love the old Fett for Hire stocking, and it's green too. By the way, I just noticed the green shirt, green. So very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So glad I waited to check that stuff out.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome.
I'm gonna hang this back up before the cats decide to. It's a cat toy. No joke, John. They would. They certainly would.
Yeah.
Actually, they have their own. Actually, she sent a cat. She sent a cat stocking too. There's all kind of cat treats and stuff too for the cats. So, but
yeah, they'll be inside the stockings Christmas morning.
1973 Ford XB Falcon Pursuit Special. Is that the Road Warrior car, the Mad Max car? Because I'll be honest, I'm a Chevy guy, but I do like that car. That is a pretty sweet car.
Yeah.
I just watched a movie this week too that I haven't watched in a long time. Do you guys remember the movie The Car? Or
Yeah.
man, you probably don't. That's from like 1977.
Okay.
Badass Lincoln. That was driven by the devil. Yeah, that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
That used to,
Yeah, I saw
scare
that
me.
last week.
You watched that last week? Very cool.
Yeah.
That used to scare me as a kid, not so much as an adult. I was just kind of mesmerized by how cool the car was. Because that's John. Did you know that's a George Barris car? George Barris did that car. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he was big stuff back in the 60s. And
oh
70s.
yeah, the guy. Yeah, he did the Batmobile. He did the Munster Coach,
Yeah.
the Dragula, all those, like pretty much anything back in the day.
Yeah,
So,
and Matchbox did a whole series of the cars he did. And one of them was a forklift called Hard Hat Hauler.
A forklift.
I got that. Yeah, I got that because my father was a forklift repairman at the time.
Oh, very cool.
He was managing, I think it was Caterpillar's tow motor office in Wilkes-Barre. And that just naturally fell into the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. And the forks did go up and down. You had to do it by hand, but so what? Ooh,
TZ says, and cookies. Yes, I can't forget the cookies. I get 3 big bags of cookies too. Oh, correct. It is. Okay, it is. I was right. It is the Mad Max car. That is pretty sweet car.
Cool. Yeah.
You know, the thing I notice about that, go back to the car from the Lincoln from the movie, The Car. I have seen people try to recreate that, but to have it be street legal, I've even seen people do the smallest mirrors like allowed by law, and it still doesn't look right. It's just because the car in the movie doesn't have mirrors at all, and it doesn't look, so you can't really recreate that car faithfully.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. But
I'm saving this so I can watch it later.
it was one of the better ones from back in the day. I believe the director said what he wanted it to be Jaws on wheels. It was basically supposed to be Jaws on wheels. And what I found was, I think what used to scare me as a kid, because I remember thinking it when I was watching it again this week, was when you would get the view from inside the car, right?
Yeah.
John, if you remember, the car had like those yellow tinted windows. And
like those old blue blocker glasses, the orange ones.
Yeah. So when it would show the view from inside the car, I was just like, "What? Are you the devil? Am I driving? You know what I mean?" It was weird. I think as a little kid, I was like, "Am I evil?" You know what I mean? I'm in the car, so it's really creepy. And a lot of people were freaked out more, from what I understand too. Of course, the car does, kill some people. It's not graphic or anything because it was like a 77, movie. We didn't really get into the gore and everything like nowadays. But some of the choices in the movie where the car chose not to kill certain people, where maybe I shouldn't be saying that word, unalive people, were what really freaked people out. Like, I heard a blip. Oh no, everyone at attention. The general has arrived. General Kala. Oh, I like the hat. The Batman. How you doing, Carla? I think you're muted.
There she is. Yeah, she's muted.
Sorry, I always have Batman if I can. I'm just going to try and get my Bluetooth headphones to work, so I'll be back.
Okay. She'll be back.
It's Batman Christmas.
She'll be back.
I didn't even
I'll
know
be
tonight, too.
Beethoven.
I was going to bring the Batman meme to call Carla, but she said she wasn't be able to make it tonight, so we are very lucky, gentlemen, that she found it in her schedule.
Awesome.
Very nice.
See, I'm waiting. I see the thing that sucks with Restream is I'm seeing chats popping up over on YouTube, and I haven't got. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Restream. It's depending where you're streaming. It's everywhere sometimes.
Demolition Derby. Who would win? Kit, Herbie, that Lincoln, Christine, the Batmobile, etc. Okay, so we'll go around. Let me see. Let's see. Kit, Herbie, Lincoln, Christine, the Batmobile.
Ah, okay.
All right. I'm gonna go with Kit. Number one, because it's going to make KR Companion happy if he watches this on the replay. And number two, I don't know. I would root for Kit. I love the Batmobile, especially the 66. Now, what Batmobile are we talking? Are we talking the 66, which is the 66 Batmobile is awesome. You know, it is another Lincoln.
Yeah.
But it's honestly just a muscle car with some gadgets. Or are we talking like the
Tumbler.
Christian Bale like Tumbler that's a tank? So that could be an issue if it's
That they really made though. Didn't they? They really made that.
yes,
Yes,
they really
which is
made
pretty
those.
awesome.
I'm not sure that they're armor plated or anything, no, either. But just for the nostalgia factor, I'm gonna go with Kit just because I love Kit. So and he could just turbo boost away from everybody. So there, I'm going with Kit. All right, so we'll go to John. Who you say? Who you got? Who wins this war? Brother John, you there?
This is gonna blow your mind, but I'm going with Herbie.
Herbie, the love bug.
Yeah. Am I here?
You're here.
Yeah.
Hello?
You're here, John. You're here. Are you not hearing us? We're here, John.
He can't hear. He mustn't hear us.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
taller in this hat.
Herbie is the pudgy hedgehog. Huh? I'm hearing you.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear this explanation.
I
I'm
knew
dying.
this
I'm
was gonna
on
happen.
pins and needles now.
Can you hear me now?
John, we can hear you. We can hear you all along. You're apparently not hearing us.
Okay. Well, Herbie the Love Bug is the pudgy hedgehog of cars. No, I can hear you as a lag. Herbie the Love Bug is the hedgehog of cars. And Pudgy, as you know in the stories, always comes out on top no matter how bad he's hurt. So I'm with Herbie.
Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. I can roll with that. I thought you were crazy for a second there, but no, I see where you went with it. Very cool, though. All right. Our Madman, who are you taking in this? When is this fight?
Well, and I was going to even say this before, but I'm still going to say it. Herbie as well.
Herbie?
Yep.
Okay. Why?
Awesome.
Yeah,
but
nostalgia.
Kit talks.
Nostalgia.
Talks
I grew up watching the old Herbie movies, old classic Disney Herbie films, and it's almost the same reasons. I mean, he's a little love bug, and he can get himself into some tough situations, but he is a tough little car that can get himself out of situations. But usually those are for races, not for demolition derbies, but Herbie still has gone through a little bit of that experience. So for that and the nostalgia factor, I'd pick Herbie.
You know, now that you mention it, I think one of the movies, wasn't he involved in a demolition derby where he completely got annihilated and he just kind of put himself back together? So you may be onto something. Now, in a cuteness battle, okay, I would go with Herbie, but I'm still sticking with Kit. Carla, who are you taking in this? Who you got?
Oh, I would. Well, with my hat, I suppose I have to say the Batmobile, but because it does have pretty cool, what do you call it? Tools and stuff like that. And doesn't it convert? Like, doesn't parts of it split off and some things, and it turns into something else?
Well, see, that's where we kind of got to narrow it down to what Batmobile is it, too, because like the Adam West one doesn't really transform or do anything. That one's just gadgets. No. Then when you get into the Michael Keaton, now that has like the armor, like it has the armor plating, but then it can't move either. It's sitting duck. Or like I said, the tank. So it depends on which one you're going with, I suppose.
Yeah.
But Kit does talk to you, and he's pretty snarky sometimes, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it too is like the Lincoln was defeated. It was defeated in the movie. It was blown up at the end and buried. Christine, same. It was defeated. It's gone. It's gone. So
Spoiler alert.
oh, yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen Christine by now, but
Speed buggy.
so somebody said speed buggy. Oh yeah, there are some in the chat. Let's check some of these out. Let's see. Optimus Prime.
Well,
if we're bringing Transformers into that, that's a whole new ballgame.
yeah, that's a thought.
Yes, the Batmobile is not sentient.
Yeah, I might have to. I don't know. I might have to go with Optimus over Kit. That's. I don't know. So SP48 said Kit. TZ said Kit.
I have to vote the Batmobile, even though he can't control himself. He's got cool weapons, and I like weapons and destruction.
Yes, but don't forget, Kit has lots of weapons too.
Yeah.
I don't remember what weapons.
Yeah. He has all that stuff like the. I think he has. Well,
oil slick.
I guess you could argue that. I think it was in some of the later seasons where he got the upgrade, but he had like those panels that came out, and he could shoot missiles. He had like oil slicks. He had all that stuff too, like the Batmobile.
Okay.
So, plus he's like indestructible.
So is there like copyright going on or what?
Well, I don't think. I mean, didn't James Bond cars have that stuff back in the day? And
oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be technical, I mean, the Batman comic book was way before even Knight Rider was dreamed of. So
yeah,
that would be.
And James Bond had the ejection seat.
William Shakespeare makes kind of an interesting point. The DeLorean time machine, to where the DeLorean could go back in time long enough to even disassemble all the parts of these vehicles to where they never existed. There's a if the DeLorean actually had a mind of its own.
Yeah, but that's also kind of cheating. That's cheating. So if you're going to cheat, I mean, obviously, Herbie could win. I mean, Herbie could beat all people.
Not cheating; it's taking advantage of an opportunity.
But these days with AI, the Batmobile might be able to do more things.
Like Batmobile, depending on what part of Batman you're talking about, has like a little bit of intelligence, remote intelligence. If I'm going off of like the animated series, it's like more of contingency plans. I mean, Batman usually does have full control, but not entirely. It does have contingency plans. So
okay. So speed bump.
So which one would you rather be in though? Not the car you like, but which one would you rather be in?
Oh, well, that's a different question.
That is kind of. I guess I am a little biased too. Yeah, I'm kind of a third gen Camaro guy, and a Trans Am is essentially the same car. So maybe I'm a little biased when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But the first car, technically, the first car I ever had was a '66 Volkswagen Beetle that I tore around the mountains here.
Oh wow!
So.
Oh yeah.
Colt
buggy.
Yeah. TZ says speed buggy. But that's a cartoon. We got to cut it off somewhere. I mean, we got to cut it off. Because then you bring in,
we're being realistic here.
Yeah, but I mean, you said demolition derby, because if you're going to bring in stuff like the Mach 5 is fast, but would survive a demolition derby is what we're talking about. So.
And blowing up and wiping everything else out doesn't count.
Oh, hey, Jill.
Jill?
Oh, hi, Jill.
Man, people are really chatting here. Jill's here? Okay, she pop up. There she is. See, this is the lag I got going on between YouTube and.
Hi, Jill.
Hail, Jill. Hail, Jill.
I got her in New Zealand before you got her there.
Well, I had her on YouTube. She just finally popped up over here. VW Beetles were cool. Yes, they were. They were very cool.
I drove one once.
I'll see if I might have a picture over here on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'll check. See, I might have a picture of my Beetle from back in the day. Scan working. Let's see.
Oh. Where did Carla go?
We lose Carla?
I think we lost Carla.
Son of a gun.
Hey.
I heard the beep.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
hold on.
Okay,
Gonna bring it right
behave
back in.
yourselves.
Yep, she's back. She's back. All right, I actually found it. Hold on. Let me see if I can pop this screen up. Surprisingly, I'm going to jinx things right now. I know it. Things are kind of moving pretty fast for me right now, which like doesn't usually happen. So let's see if I can bring this up. There you go, folks. There's my first car.
Oh, 73. That's a good year right there.
I
yeah.
used to get so mad though because I like the number 7 and I like the number 3, hence the 73. And people would always be like, that doesn't look like Herbie. Why is it? No. Herbie was 53. Herbie was 53.
Wasn't Herbie yellow?
Herbie was white.
Yeah.
Oh, white.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Herbie
think he was
cream
yellow.
colored.
Yeah.
Cream grayish colored.
But this thing here was kind of, I was wanting to make like a sand rail. Like it was supposed to be a project for me and my dad, rip it all apart and make it a sand rail. But I was too impatient to wait. So I started driving it like this and I just got used to it being like this. And I had a buddy who had a sand rail and, he'd go out in the bush and get whipped in the face with tree limbs and stuff. And I was like, I'll leave it
but
like
you
this.
wanted a bit of that.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Windshields are a happy thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I put the windows up and I get covered in mud too. So that was kind of convenient. But yeah.
Yep.
That was technically my first car right there, 66 Beetle. Had parts from various, like you can see the hood is blue. I painted skull and crossbones on it. And yeah.
Nice.
Anyhow.
Like something out of Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that was my speed buggy.
Yeah. There you go. Tree Machine versus Speed Buggy.
Well, the speed buggy that was the same people, wasn't it? Because it was Scooby-Doo with a different car, wasn't it? They even had a dog, if I remember right, and a Shaggy.
Yeah.
It was basically Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Yeah.
I think they were both Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, you could tell.
Mm.
The Bullet car.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so that's what was that? That was a 67 or 66 Mustang or something. But we're not talking speed. We're talking about surviving a demolition derby.
Oh, I didn't know that was the metric by which we were measuring stuff.
Yeah, well, it was demolition derby. Was which one would survive a demolition derby?
Oh, okay.
Now the Bullet car.
The Batmobile. The Batmobile.
But which Carla? Which Batmobile are you saying though? Which Batmobile?
Black one. The black one that has armor plating is like Michael Keaton's one.
Okay.
You know how it protected itself and went and it had all those panels.
Right.
Like
it can't it can't like move. It's stationary when it's covered in the armor though. So it's just going to sit there and be a target by everybody else.
Yeah.
So you're right. It would probably survive, but like it couldn't smash other cars like that. This really turned into a thing, didn't it? This whole
I'm quite engaged. I'm thinking about this.
Yeah.
Dispatch War Rocket Ajax to bring back her body. I like how he says bloody. How the hell did we get the Flash Gordon? That's what I want. Oh, General Kala. Probably General Kala.
What about any A-Team machine that they made on the A-Team TV show? There was pretty good armor plating on those things.
Yeah.
I love the A-Team, I'll be honest, but I'm still going to go with Knight Rider. Yeah.
A demolition derby.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I forget what the shell. Kit's shell is some kind of like sophisticated like stuff.
Sophisticonium.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah. Because he's like all bulletproof and all that stuff too. So yeah, I'm still gonna go with it. Yeah. I think he'd like turbo boost and take off the top of whatever the A-Team had. Because they always left the top open so they can stand up and shoot the guns and stuff like that.
No, they made sort of like turrets or something.
Yeah, he just like turbo
Street
boost and take the
Hawk.
turrets out.
What's Street Hawk?
Oh, Street Hawk was a motorcycle. That wasn't really
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and plus the rider's done. You know what I mean? The rider's just done.
True.
I mean, Kit would just launch a missile and take the rider right out.
Mm. Well, here's your motorbike, just in time.
Yeah, I did hear a motorbike. That wasn't me for once.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
Batmobile versus Superman. Batmobile is pretty sweet. I really don't remember. I watched it once. Okay, so when Henry Cavill first got the role as Superman, I was so disgusted because Christopher Reeve is Superman, right? But then I kind of warmed up to Henry Cavill, and I did enjoy the Man of Steel movie to an extent, and so I really had high hopes. But like all those, I don't know, those Justice League movies and stuff, man, they were terrible. They were terrible. And I hate to say that because I love Superman, but matter of fact, that Justice League movie, the only thing I even liked from that Justice League movie was when Superman came back from the dead and like fought them. That was like my favorite part of the whole thing. But watch.
There he is.
Hello.
Hey. We got the Comic Relief Crusader in the chat. He's lost connection. Am I back? I hope I'm.
You're back.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. He says huge. Huge. Yeah. Huge circles. Okay. SP4A said Kit's body is a molecular bonded shell. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, General Kala. General Kala. I'm telling you, he's going to take the Batmobile out. Kid's going to take. No. Plus, you're forgetting the major factor here. Out of all these vehicles, Batman is cool. Knight Rider is driven by the Hoff. Yeah, but Kid has the Hoff.
Yeah, but and that's all the superpower you need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I didn't click on the next part. He says, which really doesn't mean anything. But it does, because on top of all of that, David Hasselhoff is the pilot. And that's all we need, right?
The Hoff.
Right. High-grade bullshit plot armor.
Yeah, that's what they all have. It's called fun stories.
Yeah.
If they had cars like ours, we wouldn't watch it because we already have cars like ours. We want awesome cars.
Did you say cars like ours?
Ours.
Ours.
Ours. Ours.
Oh, I thought you were talking like Al Bundy or something. I was going to say, well, we do have cars like Al Bundy. Remember Al Bundy's car? The Dodge, what was it, a Dodge? No, Plymouth. No, what did he have? He had Dodge. I remember it was a Dodge.
Well, I have a look at it up.
Just drawing and finalizing my comic character creation now. Very
want
nice.
A car that looks like Owl.
Yeah, Dodge. Yeah, Plymouth Dusters.
But I think he had a Dodge. Yeah, but I remember him always saying the Dodge. And I do remember an episode where Dodge actually found out that his car was going to roll over to 1 million miles or something like that. And they said, as long as we can film it and make a commercial, we'll give you a Dodge Viper. And I remember he was so paranoid, he slept in the car that night, and he knocked the car in the gear, and it rolled over.
No!
Yeah. So it ended with him trying to drive another 1 million miles. That's how the show ended. Like, he wanted the Viper. Yeah.
Oh, that show is so funny.
What was it, John? What was the because it was like a Plymouth Duster. What was the Dodge version? What was the Dodge version of the Duster? I forget. Because the Demon was the muscle.
Dodge Einstein.
Coronet, maybe.
Be about Dodge Einstein. I don't know. I just say Al believed it was a Dodge, often complaining about his Dodge, but it was consistently a Plymouth.
Okay, it did look like a Duster. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was. But he kept calling it a Dodge.
Valiant?
That might be right. Dodge Valiant? I'm not sure. I know something.
Would that have been the Valiant?
A lot. Could have been. I don't remember when they discontinued the Coronet name. But I was just thinking of one episode, too, where they actually took the car to the car wash. And You know, it was like one of those automated car washes, and the family, it was like this big thing, and the family stayed in the waiting room.
Mhm.
And here, they thought they lost the
Yeah.
car. Like the car wash company thought they lost car because what had happened was it went in brown and it came out the other end red.
Yeah.
So it was that dirty, and they thought it was a different car. So they thought they couldn't find the car and stuff. That was a pretty funny episode.
Yeah.
So, Old Man Bird wants to know, what did you think of the latest Superman movie? I'll be honest, man, I still haven't even bothered to watch it because I have seen clips, and I heard he did a good job, David Corn Sweat.
Yeah.
I heard he did a good job, but it doesn't look like my Superman. The things I've seen, I don't know. Maybe one of these days, if I get a chance to see it for free or something like that, I'll check it out. But I don't know. I don't like what I've seen. So it's hard. It's hard to replace Christopher Reeve. It just is. I don't. It was.
Yeah.
I was the right age
Well,
when those Superman movies came out, where he was really Superman to me. He really like the poster said, like you'll believe man can fly, or whatever the posters say back in the day. I believed it.
yeah.
I have to
The
go.
intent
Sorry,
stamp added
because
the right note.
dinner.
You have to go, Carla?
Yeah, I have to go. I better turn on the oven and cook some other
Okay.
stuff. But thanks for
Okay,
having me,
Carla.
and Merry Christmas, everybody. I
Merry
came on
Christmas,
just
Carla.
Merry
before
Christmas.
Yeah.
and it was
Thanks
nice
for
meeting
stopping
you, Madman. Yep. So
All right.
have
Take
a
care,
good
Carla.
one, boys.
You too. Thanks
ya.
for popping in. Absolutely.
My pleasure.
General
See ya.
Carla. General
Bye-bye.
Carla. What? Okay. Wait,
Uh-oh.
jumped on me.
We all right? Are we still
Okay,
on? Are we
yeah,
still
Carla,
Yep.
cooking with gas?
We're here somewhere.
We're here
Yeah, I'm
still.
here. Oh, Carla says it shouldn't have been called. Wait, it
Superman.
shouldn't have been called Superman because it was about everyone except him. Yeah, that's like the clips I've seen. Yeah, he was like a side character.
Mm.
See, that's James Gunn. I don't get this thing
Yeah.
with James Gunn where people love James Gunn. The first Suicide Squad movie was pretty good, I thought. After that, it's like in the first Guardians of the Galaxy was okay.
Yeah.
I thought the other two kind of sucked. I think he got lucky with the first one, and he doesn't know how to do, like he can do like that comedy, like the troupe of actors. You know what I mean? Like that troupe.
Yeah.
I don't think he's cut out to do like a Superman movie, a standalone Superman movie. I personally don't like that either. So
Yeah. Yeah. And there's some things about him that came out that were not pretty.
no, his brother as well. So keep it in the family and take a hike. Yeah, even Crusader says new Superman really sucked.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
I can't.
No opinion. Other
Again, I
than-
haven't seen it. Yeah, so I can't really
Yeah.
trash it or say anything. Honestly,
Yeah.
I've only seen the clip. So, I mean, I'll reserve it for when I finally do sit down and watch the thing, if I do. But I'm not optimistic. Let me just say that.
I saw enough to know that I couldn't take my 7-year-old son to see it, so I figured.
Yeah, there's all kind of cursing and stuff in it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few minor swear words even back in the Christopher Reeve and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, Star Wars has a couple little, curses peppered throughout it, but not like. Doesn't Lex Luthor even say like the F word or something? It's something severe, I remember. But yeah, see, Gunn can't handle wholesome characters. He said himself, they're boring.
Yeah.
I think as a storyteller, you'd be able to handle any type of character to develop in your
Well,
story.
there you go. There's this problem.
If you can't, then expand your horizons a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I mean, he's James Gunn. I'm not, so that that goes without saying. I have less experience than James Gunn has, but anytime I do storytelling within characters and stuff, if there's a path that a certain character's got to go, you literally got to experience that path in your mind with them, and see where it takes you. And if you're just saying, "Oh, I can't handle that character because reasons," I don't. Get yourself out of the way. Focus on the story, and make sure the story is good to whatever audience you're trying to point it to. It's not about you anymore.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So,
my opinion of it was it's a good reason for common sense James gun control.
there you go.
That's a joke, son.
There's the gun control we need. Yes.
Yeah.
So, were you fellas okay? I'm assuming we're all fans of the Christopher Reeve franchise,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Mhm.
Grew up with
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So here's a question. Okay. Everybody loves the first Superman.
Mhm.
Everybody loves the second Superman. And again, that is my favorite. I definitely love Superman 2.
Mhm.
What are you guys' thoughts on Superman 3? I know a lot of people don't like it.
Not a fan.
No?
It's been a while since I watched it, and I think the last time I watched it I was under 20 years old. So I mean, my memories of it obviously wasn't good. It was good as the first two, but I could watch it, and for me, it was still fun. There's some dorky things to where it's like, why would be people like taking the crosswalk in cars to start running over people when you want to be paying attention to the cross lights? It's like everybody was automaton during that scene. That kind of
Yeah.
confuses you a little bit. There was stuff like that within that film that just didn't make much sense, but at the same time, it was still Superman. It was still Christopher Reeve Superman, and he still saves the day at the end. So
Right.
yeah.
So I'm going to pop this up because I'm going to say I love Superman 3. I love Superman 3. I might even like I'm going to shock you. I might even like that better than Superman 1. I'll be honest. Cuz a lot of reasons too. A lot of reasons. Yeah, there's some stupid things in everything we watch. Even Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
has some stupid things in it. So I overlook all of that. What I love about Superman 3, number one, I love Richard Pryor. And I know that's one of some people hate the fact that Richard Pryor was in it in a comedy element, but I thought Richard Pryor was fantastic in it. Okay.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it lightened it up. You know what I mean? Where I love Superman 1 and Superman 2 for the most part for being super serious. It was nice to have a light breath fresh of air with somebody like Richard Pryor. And another thing that I love about Superman 3 is when Superman turns bad. It was awesome. It was devastating to me as a little kid, but awesome too on the same hand because I don't know, something about it was so cool the way Christopher Reeve pulled it off. And I think the scene with Clark Kent and Superman fighting each other in that their junkyard, okay, to this day holds up. That really looks like Christopher Reeve is fighting himself. They did a fantastic job with that. I thought the fight was great. It was well choreographed. I loved everything about it. I loved how cocky bad Superman was in it. And of course, the way Clark emerged, victorious and pulled open the shirt and had a nice, clean, crisp Superman Returns. You know what I mean? Not the movie.
Yeah.
Or Superman. But yeah, I love Superman 3. And another thing, I don't hear many people talk about this either, but again, I was a little kid that most things didn't scare me so much, right?
Yeah.
I could watch a Friday the 13th. I could watch a Halloween, something like that, and I was fine with that.
Yeah.
That scene where that supercomputer goes berserk and grab that dude's sister and wraps her in the wires and she comes out all silver
Those
with
are
the silver
amazing
eyes.
effects.
Yeah, man, shooting the laser beams out of her fingers. That was terrifying to me as a little kid. That was scarier than freaking Friday the 13th to me, So I give it props for scaring me as a little kid too. And just the way the story too, so this is something that a lot of these people, the writers and all can't do these days. The stories within a story, how do you just happen to be going to that chemical plant in the beginning, and that kind of that spill or whatever you want to call it, that the fire and stuff at the chemical plant caused Superman to learn about how that chemical reacts to certain things and all, and ended up using that at the end of the movie to defeat the undefeatable supercomputer because it didn't think it was a threat. You know what I mean? I thought that was well written, that movie, and I don't think it doesn't deserve the hate that most people give it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I love I love Superman 3.
Mm.
So
Just the whole series. Even I would say the fourth one. You know,
Yeah.
it's still a Christopher Reeve in it. You
Yeah.
know, it's still like in comparison too. Just all four of those films. Like looking back compared to what we're getting now.
Yes. No,
Just
I will
you
take
just-
Superman 4
Yeah.
over anything we're getting now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
So
hate
much
to
nostalgia.
say anything bad
Yeah.
about that. It is my least favorite, but
Mhm.
Christopher Reeve directed. Didn't even have a hand in writing that one. I forget, but I
Oh,
know he
sure.
directed it. So I hate to poop on that one just because there's so much Christopher Reeve involved in it. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's the only one I think could have been better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. And of course, full disclosure, my Superman was George Reeves when I was growing up.
Mm.
So that was, I like Christopher Reeve as Superman. He did a fine job, but that was what I grew up with and how I viewed Superman. And it was cheesy, but it was fun.
yeah, and that's one of the best things about all the Christopher Reeve Superman movies was how fun they were. They were all fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
SP4A says, as a kid, I wondered more of what Superman 2 was like. 3 had no General Zod or similar characters. True, but like, I was glad about that though. I think I loved Terrence Stamp and let me tell you what, Sarah Douglas as Ursa in Superman 2, like when people talk about women from the 80s, she doesn't get enough love either, man. She was hot.
Sure.
She was hot. She was hot in that. She was hot. Conan
Yeah.
the Destroyer as the queen in that and stuff. She had a thing. Like she wasn't drop dead gorgeous, but she had a thing. The way she carried herself, she was real sexy as a villain in that. And I was glad they didn't try to recreate that. Superman 2 is a standalone movie in my mind. You know, well, I mean, it kind of takes off after the first one, but with the 3 villains and stuff like that, we got a break from Lex Luthor. I'm glad they didn't try to recreate that. That makes Superman 2 more special. It's already special to me because I know you guys are sick of hearing me talk about how I practically lived in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada when I was a kid, but you got that in there. You got Niagara Falls in there. I mean, I literally went like the boardwalk and everything where by the rapids.
Sure.
Back in the day, I don't think they have
Yeah.
them anymore, but they used to have signs, plaques
Right.
like on the wall and stuff there. And I was just mesmerized. I was a little kid and I'm like, I'm standing where Superman stood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a real emotional attachment with Superman too. So I'm glad they didn't attempt to recreate that in any way, shape, or form. And then if you're going to throw in there that, well, what was that guy's name? I kind of blocked it out, but the General Zod in Man of Steel and stuff, Michael Shannon, that guy sucked. You know, I don't know. That was lame.
The film was a bit darker.
It was a lot darker.
Didn't have the optimism as like the Christopher Reeve stuff had.
No. Yeah, they were off to a bad start. There are elements of the movie I like, but General Zod is not one. And I never understood the woman in that. What's her name? Neora or something like that? Like, is that supposed to be Ursa? I didn't understand what they were doing there. Why she was a different. I don't know. And there was no non-type character really. I don't know.
Yeah.
But props to Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's good.
No, he was great. He was great. Yeah, he was great as Superman. I like I said, I warmed up to him, and that's what sucked when he got canned. As an adult, 3 holds up better for me. Yeah, but like I said, I loved it as a kid. And even like the nostalgia factor of like the scene where he's flying through the canyons to get to that supercomputer, and they just have like those real crappy Atari like graphics and sound effects where they're launching the missiles after him. Stuff like it just takes me back to when I was a kid, sitting in front of my Atari when I was a kid, because I think they were just blatant Atari sound effects and everything. But I love everything about that movie. I really do.
Cool.
Otherwise, Justice League Unlimited had a great fight that could have been a bigger story. And you get Doomsday and Superman rematch in a volcano.
Hmm.
Well, that's one of the things I didn't like about. I'm getting confused now. Was it? I think it was the Justice League movie. Yeah. The CG in that so over the top. It just looked like I was watching a video game. I just couldn't even get into the movie because of it.
Yeah.
Robot Cyborg Lady. Scares you when I was. Yes, yes, she was. She was terrifying, man. She was.
It didn't really scare me too much. It was more just like it more like maybe it more like creeped me out, if anything.
Just as good.
Yeah.
Creep factor, just as good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I think like that movie kind of had it all, where people trash it. I mean, it had it all. It had Superman. It had some decent villains, a supercomputer. I mean, it had, creep factor. It kind of had it all.
Yeah. Oh wow.
METV. What is METV?
Me TV.
Oh, MeTV. I don't know. I haven't watched TV in forever.
Yeah, I have
That's
to check that
the
out.
show. Okay, you the old show.
Yeah, the old Superman with George Reeves.
Okay.
Fed is Canadian. Who knew? I tried. I'll be honest. I tried. There were, it's probably almost 20 years ago now. But I used to try to get I put my name in the lottery all the time for the visa. I used to want to be a Canadian citizen. I've tried. Used to be my goal to live in Ontario.
So it's interesting to note that the Christopher Reeve Superman then is a remake, technically.
Sort of.
Yeah.
The show really. I remember seeing some episodes of the show in reruns when I was little, but really the only thing what I remember was John. He made an appearance, I think, as Superman on the Isle of Lucy show. I think that's really all I remember. So I really can't comment on it, honestly.
And there were the cheesy serials of Superman long before that in the 30s or 40s. And they're fun to watch, but Mingia, the super cheese, they were something else.
No, they were trying back then.
Yeah.
Did that Justice League movie have the Wonder Twins in?
Oh, Mike, you're funny.
It was quick, cheap fun for the kids.
No, but they had Ezra Miller. Lucky them. Lucky them. Although I'll be honest, I did. Well, maybe it was a year ago at this point. I finally did watch that Flash movie. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I can't stand Ezra Miller, but I expected the movie to be worse. And Michael Keaton as Batman was pretty good in it. So at least it had that. I had maple syrup waiting and a moose parked out front. I expect no less.
Strange enough, we have maple syrup trees down here too.
Yeah, we do.
My nephew and my brother-in-law used to make maple syrup. But we have no moose. We have four-legged insurance adjusters who run out in front of the cars. We call them deer. And,
yes.
Of those.
And the deer are bad
there's
this year,
one,
brother.
There's always two or more. Yeah.
There are 3 guys I work with that currently have their cars and getting. Well, the one was totaled. But 3 people that I work with, deer got them. They got them.
They're everywhere.
Close calls too. They're bad this year. Jason Love says it comes on right before Lost in Space at midnight. Is that the old show? That was all right, Lost in Space.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
It had its moments, yeah.
That was one, I remember they remade that. They had a series on, what the hell was it on? I don't remember if it was Netflix or what, but I remember watching that. That was okay.
Oh, yeah, the Netflix, that was just a number of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Not too long.
The first season was pretty good. The second season kind of got confusing in a hurry. It was an interesting concept.
Yeah, there aren't too many modern things I tend to like, but I don't even know if I got too far into the second season.
Yeah. Well, the original series of Lost in Space had that one episode I just can't watch. It was the one with the human vegetables. It's like, dear God, this is horrifying and cringe and bad and just wanted to strangle whoever was smoking the dope around there back then.
A moose on the loose. What is this?
Yeah.
Have you a moose bit your sister?
Oh,
You don't hear that
yes.
every day.
You have to watch the opening credits for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's part of it.
Oh, yeah, he said definitely the OG. Definitely the OG. I haven't seen that in forever. Jill says, I have heard about the Great Vegetable Rebellion. I just haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I've seen it or not. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Yeah. It's horrible.
I always liked that robot that was on there. What was that robot's name, John?
Robbie.
Robbie the robot.
Yeah. He was, I guess you would call him a descendant of the original Robbie from Forbidden Planet. I think it was the same guys built him. Somebody has one somewhere. One or two. I think they're in museums. But, yeah, that was neat.
Wow. The moose really liked elderberry, and my sister smelled of it. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to mess with those. You don't want to mess with mooses at all. That's a question for you. What would you rather face, a bear or a moose? And personally, I think I'd rather face a bear.
Well, yeah, the bear is just slightly more predictable.
Yeah, we have lots of bears around here. I've never been face to face with a moose, but I know they're gigantic.
Yeah.
So
and they don't negotiate.
No, they don't appear to be negotiators. So yeah. Probably take. Now, are we talking a grizzly bear? Because I've never been face to face with. No, those are gigantic too. Fortunately, we don't have grizzly around here. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Give him time.
Oh, Robbie Robot. Does make a good. Now, Robbie Robot. Okay, so is Robbie the black robot with all the inner mechanisms in the glass dome? So that made an appearance in Gremlins. You guys remember the movie Gremlins? Okay, so this is going to spark something. So I was recently having a conversation with someone. We were talking about what constitutes a Christmas movie. So let's get this one right out of the way. Okay. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? What do you guys say?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Who was in that? I can never remember his name.
Bruce Willis.
It's a Bruce Willis movie, not a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It's a Bruce Willis Christmas movie.
So
there you go.
So let me see. I'm gonna leave it right to the man himself. Okay. I see. Now I spoke too soon about my computer working real fast. Now that I want to prove a point. Okay. So I'm gonna pop this up, hopefully. And we're gonna leave this man himself. Very carefully. Hopefully the audio plays. No, we're not getting any. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Wait, you got to turn up. You got to turn up a second. It was going.
Please listen very carefully.
Okay.
Now, please listen very carefully.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Die Hard.
You can hear it? Okay, cool. I can't.
Not a Christmas movie.
Okay, did you guys hear it?
It's a goddamn Bruce Willis movie.
Okay. So that's where I stand. That's where I stand. Disrespect to everyone that said it. I think it's cool. It's awesome. I like the tree toppers with Bruce Willis jumping off a Nakatomi Tower with the gun and the what is it, like 12 Days of Christmas with Hans Gruber falling off the tower. That's cool. I like it. It's cool. But I think we're a little carried away saying that that's a Christmas movie. To me, it's an action movie that just happens to be set around Christmas time. So, because it was just a plot device. They were like, well, how are we going to get everybody in an office building at the same time? Oh, it's a Christmas party. So, because I've even had this argument with Doomcock in the past. He believes that because I said, well, if you're gonna say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then that means Batman Returns is a Christmas movie, because there are scenes in that where they're lighting the Christmas tree and things like that. And Doomcock said, yeah, Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. No, it's not. It's a Batman movie that happens to go, one scene goes through the timing of Christmas. So I opened this whole can of worms with somebody, and we're talking about what constitutes a Christmas movie. So now I mentioned Gremlins. Okay. Now the first Gremlins.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Is that a Christmas movie or no?
Yes.
Okay, there's a yes. John, Brother John. All right, there, Brother John. I think we lost Brother John.
Fez? Come on, Fez, we need to know what your answer is.
I don't know, because
Now we're losing you, John. You know, it sucks too, because this happened when he wanted to reveal why he liked Herbie, right? This is a plot. This is like a YouTube plot, just to keep us hanging. This is not cool. All right, John, I'm going to give you a minute, because you're freezing like big time. Maybe if you just take a moment. So I'm going to say, I love Gremlins. I love Gremlins. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. But to me, it's a horror movie. I consider it legit horror, right? And yes, it's set at Christmas time. But so to me, in my opinion, what constitutes a Christmas movie is, like, I consider a Christmas movie something that I would want to sit down, like now at Christmas time, or even Christmas Day, with my family, whether it's my parents or my kids, and I would just want to have a nice Christmas experience, right? I wouldn't want to sit down with Gremlins.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, and they're both.
Hold on one second. I wouldn't want to sit down with young kids.
Am I coming?
Anybody?
I don't know.
You are fine. Apparently, you're the only one that's fine.
Of
course.
Here I can barely hear you. Everything's frozen.
Yeah, John, maybe you might have to go out and come back in, because you're really, really lagging. I don't know if you can hear me, John. I'm going to put it in
private. Is the Christmas script as TZ?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was her argument. Yes, it is Christmas gift. So I get it. It's definitely Christmas throughout. Okay, John. Okay, he's all right. He dropped out. It's definitely Christmas throughout. But again, like I was saying, hopefully I'm not breaking up now. It's a Christmas movie is like my daughter's Jug Band Christmas. I want to sit down. It's safe for grandparents. It's safe for young kids, and it's a nice, happy. I think it needs like a happy ending. Like, I won't want to invite my grandparents over, right, and sit them down and watch Die Hard. You know what I mean? It's just not like you know what I mean? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's not the sort of thing that I want to sit my family down and watch at Christmas time. So it's a great movie. I love Die Hard. I love Gremlins. I just don't consider them Christmas movies, and that's just hill I would die on, I guess. But I understand.
And I can understand. I guess it goes down to figuring out just the classification. If it's a family Christmas movie, or it's another. It's a movie with Christmas elements, or it's Christmas movie with horror elements or action elements, maybe, which would fall in a different category than a like a Christmas, like a family Christmas film.
Yeah, I'm seeing some of the comments in the chat, like Die Hard has ho 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 written by a character. Yeah, I get that. Ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. I get that. But there's a certain line we got to draw, though. Oops, that was John. I'm going to see what's going on. Okay, he's restarting. He'll be back. So I get where you're going. But for example, like here, Jason Love said Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. So where do we draw the line? My point being, like, if you watch First Blood, okay, would you consider First Blood a Christmas movie?
If it's got Christmas elements in it, then probably, yeah. But again, I think you have a point to where, okay, is it blanket term like any movie that has like any type of Christmas element in it, a Christmas movie, then you would define it in that category. But as far as like a Christmas movie that's a family Christmas movie, like say like the Muppet Christmas Carol, or that I would define that as a like absolute Christmas film. Or what am I thinking? Uh, with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation. That is a Christmas movie, even though it does have like certain like elements in it that go to adult. I'd still consider that a family film because it doesn't go too far. But yeah, with these other ones, yeah, I want to consider like those for family viewing. But I'd still like wrap them in the Christmas blanket, just not under the Christmas family category.
Okay. Well, my point just being with First Blood is if you watch First Blood, okay, there is a really quick scene where they're taking him to book him, John Rambo. They're at the police station and they're about to book him. And if you look in the background, really quick, blink and you'll miss it. But there's a Christmas tree in the background. So that's my point, though. Where do we draw the line? Just because there's a Christmas. So
if you don't even see it, and that's not really even part of the film in any way other than just like a millisecond of a shot,
right?
Then I want to classify it that. No, I don't think I would.
Okay. My point just being is like we kind of get carried away with what we refer to as a Christmas movie, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, to me, it was just, like you said, Christmas Vacation. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies too. I definitely love that. That I consider a Christmas movie. It's yeah, like I said, there are some adult elements in it, but for the most part, it's kind of wholesome. It's a wholesome story when you sit back and look at it. It's just a guy who he loves his family, was trying to do anything to make it a great holiday and stuff like that. And of course, we all have those holidays on occasion where things go wrong, and so we feel for the guy. But
thank God, not that wrong. Whew.
True.
If anything goes that wrong for anybody out there, please tell us. That would be interesting to hear.
Now, Jill says Batman Returns is even more of a Christmas movie. Joker henchmen even come of a Christmas out of a Christmas present.
So you do have those elements,
right? But that's just that scene, though. That's really just that scene, because Batman Returns is kind of set in winter.
But isn't at the end of that film? It's been a while since I've seen it. Doesn't the Batman character with Alfred, they actually say Merry Christmas to each other at the end of the film? At the end of the film, does that happen? I could be wrong because my memory is often terrible, but I think there's a scene like that happens. So there isn't just one scene. I probably have to rewatch the movie. But I think there isn't just one particular scene. There is like a little bit of a Christmas element within it.
But again, well, my mind, when I go to Christmas movies, though, I'm just saying like I don't think of Batman. If I'm in a Batman mood, I'll watch Batman. I don't know. I don't associate it with Christmas. I mean, unless if they would have done like Star Wars, the holiday special. Yes, God forbid I'm mentioning the holiday special. Now that's Star Wars, and it's a Christmas. Well, it's not a movie, but you know where I'm going.
Oh yeah, that's pain though. That's a. Or it used to be more painful than it is now. So
well, the thing for me though is, yeah, okay, B. Arthur, all of that stuff, right? That's nasty. It is. I don't know what George Lucas was thinking, but what I still love about it, and what I've always loved about it, is technically the first appearance of Boba Fett. So I have to love it at least for that. The cartoon segment with Boba Fett was pretty badass, actually. So Frozen. Jason Love says Frozen. What, the movie?
Oh, well, that's not a Christmas movie. That's a horror film.
Yeah, Disney film. Yeah, so it is definitely horror. My daughter loved that when she was really small, so I am familiar.
Jill is confirming it. Alfred will come what may. Merry Christmas, Mr. Wayne. So that does happen. I thought it did.
Oh, geez, wow. Yeah, I really did get far behind in the chat. I apologize.
No, we're engaged in conversation. It's actually, it's not that I totally disagree with you, Fed. I think you have some good points there. To where I guess it just comes to how people categorize what they see. Some films that have Christmas elements in them, I might want to watch during Christmas, but then again, I might want to watch it any other time of the year too. So it just depends.
Okay, yeah,
who's
you just
watching.
you hit on a good point that I made. I totally forgot I made that point. Also, a Christmas movie is something I want to watch at Christmas,
Mhm.
where like Batman, like you said, I could watch that all year long. It just happens to have
Mhm.
Christmas in it. Because I use the reference, I'm a big Halloween fan. The
Mhm.
movie Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween.
Mhm.
I do watch that at Halloween, but I watch that all year long. I don't think of that as a Halloween movie per se to me. Like I'll break it out at Halloween, but I also watch it all year long too.
Mhm.
So yeah. So Batman is a Batman movie to me. But see, like Old Man. Now I'm not huge on like It's a Wonderful Life and stuff like that. But yeah, those are
Mhm.
Christmas movies, in my opinion. You know, A Christmas Story, because like it's not going to be like July. You
Mhm.
know, I'm sweating my what's off here, sitting here, and I'm like, I could watch A Christmas Story today. I think I'm going to put a Christmas Story. See, that one is for Christmas. So that there is
Sure.
I'm breaking up. I can tell.
Yeah, and It's a Wonderful Life. Actually, in Batman the Animated Series, that movie is mentioned, and Bruce Wayne Bruce Wayne character, watches it, and is pretty
Mm.
satisfied at the end. At the end of, I think it's in the first season. They're like Joker is causing trouble, but at the end, Bruce Wayne ends up watching It's a Wonderful Life and kind of agrees with Robin, like, yeah, okay, that was good point, good film. Yeah, and It's a Wonderful Life, like, I remember when I tried watching it in my young 20s, and I didn't get past, like, the first minute because I'm like, "Wait, there's stars talking here? What is going on here?" And I turned the TV off. It wasn't until later to where I'm just like, "Okay, maybe I need to give this a longer look," that I went through the whole film, and it became something. I know, Fet's totally frozen, so hopefully the stream stays on. I guess I'll keep on talking.
No,
That's what
I'm
we'll
still
do.
here. I think I'm
Oh, you're
okay.
stuck.
No,
Okay,
I was just
okay.
listening. Yeah, I was just
Okay,
listening.
you seem kind of frozen. But no, It's a
I struck a
Wonderful
pose.
Life. Sweet. It's a Wonderful Life. If you're thinking of like Christmas nostalgia, and so I kind of like agree with Old Man Bird in this, to where a Christmas movie ought to touch you and get you into the caring, joyful, and relaxed mood. Yeah, it's got like a true Christmas movie that you're like, okay, this is the only film that I like to see in that category just at this time of the year. It's a Wonderful Life falls into that category. The Christmas Story falls into that category. What are others? Like I grew up watching Prancer, which is I think I didn't know this until watching Pop Culture Breakdown earlier, but apparently Prancer came out the same year that Christmas Vacation did, which I'm like, I didn't know that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, all those that have those elements in them. What's Muppet Christmas Carol too? That's one of my major favorites. Yeah, those would be like a hard A tier a Christmas film. Where if you're looking at that perspective, the other ones do kind of filter out, I think.
No, I do have to say, Christmas. TZ says Christmas movie doesn't need to be a kids movie. Krampus is a Christmas movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Or
so
with Christmas elements, or a Christmas with horror elements.
yeah. Now this
It
is
depends
okay.
on how you
So
categorize it.
this is a strange one because I wouldn't consider Krampus necessarily a Christmas movie. Well, okay, so that's breaking my rules right there because like I wouldn't want to sit my kids down and watch Krampus, but yet I wouldn't really want to watch Krampus any other time of the year. So, John's back. Hold on, I'm gonna bring him back in.
John is back. Sweet.
Okay, John, you're back. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, and you're not frozen.
Oh,
Yes,
so far so
here.
good.
Okay, so Jason
Yes.
Love points out another one too, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Okay, and again, okay, so now you guys are proving me wrong here, because Silent Night, Deadly Night I wouldn't necessarily consider it a Christmas movie, get you in your Christmas spirit, but I wouldn't want to watch it any other time of the year either. So, although I have. We're kind of touching on some weird Christmas movies, John. Like, I don't know.
Being suicidal does not make a good Christmas movie. Yeah, unless you're Clark Griswold, then maybe just a little bit, but
yeah,
not too far.
See, am I on?
No, you're here. You're good. I think.
Oh, there I am.
Christmas
Okay.
movies need Christmas tree lights, songs, gifts, and hopefully snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Jason
Okay.
said, he said lots of movie makers
Christmas
knowing their film
movies, you say?
Yes. Lots of movie makers knowing their film will debut October or November. Why not add Christmas? That's what I mean. That's what I think that's how Die Hard came about.
Yeah.
They were just like it was, set at that time of the year, and they're like, okay, a Christmas party that gets everybody in the same place at the same time. So, because I mean, that's one of the only reasons you have an office party. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to. Oh wait, what is this? Pennywise is the #1 babysitter. Pennywise,
don't make any sudden movements.
I feel bad for your kids.
Moving here.
Okay, what's this? I am back after a long phone call. Hail. Oh, sorry, man. We missed you. You missed out on the Christmas movie argument. Grimes is a grouch when she's not in public. Might be due to Grimes.
Scrooged.
That's that was Bill Murray, right?
Bill Murray.
Hello.
Yeah, I would consider that a Christmas movie. You're here, John.
Ah.
Yeah, I like Scrooge, and yeah, I would definitely consider that a Christmas movie.
One. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Good. I wasn't moving very much.
Wow.
Oh, last week or the week before, the man.
Yes.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
All right, that on.
I can see your mouth moving.
And it's funny. You got to see it. It's an older movie, but it's funny as hell. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Old Man Bird says, who can forget? Wait, the bitch hit me with a toaster. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Well, the whole film takes place on Christmas Eve for a live play Christmas story production. So, yeah, no. Okay, Jill has to go. She says, got to go. See you guys around. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Jill, and thanks for stopping by.
Merry Christmas, Jill.
Yep, take care. Okay. All right. So I mean, it is what it is.
It's going to be unresolved, but I think ultimately, if you like watching it, no matter what time of the year, then that's great, because I mean that's what hopefully when these were made, way back when, and unfortunately we are losing our legends, and the problem is we're not replacing them with anybody, and that's a huge problem. But they made these in the hopes that people would just enjoy it and keep on living through it, and have that embolden us as a culture. At least I hope that's what was their goal, and that making money too. I mean, money is that's a big driving factor as well. But I just hope that we can get like a resurgence of that again. New legends. I mean, and it's hard to. There really isn't anybody, but maybe it's not going to be falling under the guise of Hollywood anymore. Maybe it's, I mean, you never know. There might be legends rising up within the own independent YouTuber, social media sphere that might rise to prominence in the future. You never know. So just enjoy what you want to enjoy, whether it's on Christmas time or any other time, because we really need to keep the hope of culture alive. We really do. And if it's looking back in the past, then by all means, please do it.
Very well said.
Shakespeare basically says the same thing. Yeah, I've been thinking that a lot lately. Our Hollywood legends are leaving us, and basically very few, none replacements. Yeah.
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 All right. So I think what I'll do, John, since you're back, I was going to pop this up earlier. Let's take a look at this, like a total 180 here. But for the musical people we got here, I'm going to share my screen. I saw this, and I thought I would get your guys' opinions. So I saw here Dee Snider ended on it. So here you go. You can only pick 3.
My opinion doesn't matter too much because I'm unfamiliar with a lot of these.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Brother John, you can only keep 3.
Ronnie Dio, Jeff
I know
Tate,
one of them.
Bruce Dickinson. Yeah.
Okay. So I was looking at this one, and I thought it would be real easy at first, but I don't know, man. So right off the bat, Axl Rose out. Okay.
Yeah.
Joey Belladonna, I like him, out. Phil Anselmo, why is he even here? I mean, in the world of great singers, so he's out. Okay. So now's where it gets hard for me. So I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but if we're talking great vocalists, I love Lemmy. He's cool. Probably one of the coolest, most badass people to ever play in hard rock and heavy metal. But if we're talking great voices, Lemmy's out. Okay. Now, for those that still are here and didn't leave because he's saying that, you're probably going to leave now. Okay. I love Bon Scott. Really unique voice. Really unique.
Yep.
But if we're going to compare him to everybody else on the list, out. Now, if you still haven't left, but you've been here before, you're not going to be surprised when I say this. I love Ozzy, but I've never been a huge fan of his voice. I'm more of a fan of his guitar players. Okay, that's why I'm not huge on Black Sabbath. So it's not going to hurt me to say Ozzy out. Now, we're down to D.L. Halford, Tate, Dickinson, Michael Kiske, Freddie Mercury. Now, a lot of you folks are probably sitting out there saying, who the hell is Michael Kiske? Well, I think I just spoke, it was probably around Halloween time. I recommended the band Halloween. Okay. Yeah. Halloween is not necessarily the biggest band over here, but in Germany, they're huge. And Michael Kiske, in my opinion, is right up there with everybody that remains on my list. So that one's hard for me to remove. So he's going to hang out there for now. I'm going to move over to Freddie Mercury. Okay. Freddie Mercury, in my opinion, is quite possibly the greatest vocalist of all time. Quite possibly. But when we're looking at the list, he really doesn't fit.
Right.
Because Queen does have a hard rock edge, but they're poppy. They kind of don't fit into this picture. So for the sake of argument, I'm going to take Freddie out just because I don't think he belongs on the list. Not because he's not a great vocalist. He probably is better than everybody else here. But he doesn't belong on this list. That's another list. So Freddie's out. So now I'm down to D.L. Halford, Tate, Dickinson, and Kiske. Okay, so I love Judas Priest. I love Rob Halford's voice. I could probably Priest has gone on without Halford. In my opinion, you can't go on, like I don't even listen to much of the new Priest because Glenn Tipton has a lot less involvement in it. I'm more about Glenn Tipton's guitar playing.
Right.
I could probably take Rob Halford out. I could probably remove Rob Halford. Len Rod's probably rolling over in his bed somewhere right now because I'm removing Rob. But brother Len Rod, if you watch this on a replay, if this was Glenn Tipton on a list of guitar players, Glenn Tipton would remain. I'm only taking Rob Halford out of the equation, even though I love a lot of Judas Priest songs. So now I'm down to Dio, Tate, Dickinson, and Kiske. So I only have to get rid of one. Now, Ronnie James Dio is one of my favorite singers of all time. There's really no one that sounds like him or even compares to him.
Right.
So I feel he has to stay. I'm going to go over to Bruce Dickinson because he's another of the legends on my list that is remaining. He's the air raid siren. They call him the air raid siren for a reason. He has to stay. So now I'm down to Jeff Tate and Michael Kiske. And we're talking two progressive metal type power metal bands too. So we're kind of down. They're even kind of the same. It's like a double-edged sword, you know, one on each side. So
yeah, it is.
I love them both. And both sound pretty remarkably good considering their age nowadays too.
Yeah.
I hate to do it. As much as I love Halloween, I'm probably going to have to pull Michael Kiske. I would like to keep him as an honorable mention, but I'm going to go with Ronnie James Dio, Jeff Tate, Bruce Dickinson.
Yay!
And that's at gunpoint too, by the way, because I really didn't want to pull Michael Kiske or Freddie Mercury, honestly, too. But again, I don't think he fits on the list. That's the only reason he's eliminated. So, in to be fair to the world of hard rock and heavy metal, those are my three, I suppose. So,
yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing so I can come back and see the chat if there were any comments. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, the first one that hit me was TZ asking, "Where's the woman verse?" And for me, that would be.
Hold that thought. Okay, we'll do our own. Okay, but only three.
Right.
And is it going to be metal, or is it going to be universal? Or are you just going to cover everybody? Metal. Okay. Well, hold on, John. You hold on. Our Madman 4. Do you have any like three? It could. Okay. First of all, are you a metalhead? I'm not even sure.
Not particularly, no.
Okay. So we'll make it. It can be anybody. Who are your top three female singers?
Top three female singers? Oh my God.
Any genre.
Well, females, that's tough. I would say, well, since I'm big Lord of the Rings buff, I go with whoever's the first the vocals for like the end credits for I think one was Enya. I think another was I forget the other one. But I think Enya was the first one in yeah, Enya was a vocal in Fellowship of the Ring. Had a vocal in Fellowship of the Ring, and then there was whoever the singer was that did the Golem song in Two Towers, was really doing good. I believe that was a female. And then I think there was a female vocalist for the Return of the King as well. So I go for those. If I'm just gonna shoot something out,
that's
fine.
For
my butt.
You know, I'm probably gonna shock you, but
cool.
I just saw those movies for the first time this year.
No kidding.
Yeah, like forever. People are telling me you need to watch those. You'd like them. And no, you guys were right. I liked them. I enjoyed them greatly. So good choices. By the way. Okay, Brother John. Brother John.
Well,
Now, if you want to stick to
Ann
the, like,
Wilson.
metal, okay,
Yeah.
are you sticking with the metal parameters? Hard rock, heavy
I'll
metal?
adjust.
Okay.
I'll adjust. But yeah, Ann Wilson is my number one. Pat Benatar, she did some heavy stuff that was just powerful. And I think Stevie Nicks is one of my favorites also. She's not metal, but she's definitely one of my favorites. Honorable mention, Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Very well. Not a bad list. I'm trying to think of mine. I'm probably going to have to go to Ann Wilson, like you.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to bring some metal into it. Doro Pesh.
Yes.
Doro Pesh might be on that list.
Yep, no
Yeah, Amy
doubt.
Lee's a good one. Amy Lee's a good one. See, now I can name some stuff, and nobody here is gonna know them. Like Jill Janis from Huntress. Unfortunately, she took her own life a few years back.
Mm.
She's still incredible to me. Beautiful woman, great voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's somebody who had everything going for her, and still, depression can be a son of a bitch. But Jill Janis was a pretty great singer. Yeah, I don't know. I never, I got to be honest. TZ, it kind of stumped me here. I never really thought, because like I can list off my favorite male singers,
Yeah,
but because I went through a phase too a few years back where it was all kind of like the metalcore type, growling. So you guys probably
Yeah.
laugh at the women, I would say, like Mary Zimmer from she had a band back in the day called Luna Mortis. That's a band you guys can check out if you're ever bored. I liked. They only had one album, but it was real good. I'm going to look in the chat. Maybe let's see, Sarah Brightman.
Sarah Brightman's good. Yeah.
Okay, who is Sarah Brightman?
She's I believe she's an opera vocalist. Like she sings with like Andre Bocelli and such. My wife loves
she did
Brightman and Bocelli's.
She did Phantom of the Opera, I believe, and she's worked with Paul Stanley also.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TZ says Bjork was in Lord of the Rings. I remember Bjork. Oh, Tarja. Okay. Yeah, see, there's some metal representation.
I forgot the other side of the pond.
Maria Brink from In This Moment.
Yep.
Although I liked In This Moment in the early days before she became like the metal Madonna and is worried more about the dancing and trying to sound sexy rather than doing a vocal for the song. She's trying to sound breathy and sexy and stuff. So
there's I can't remember her last name, Anya from Unsung. Beautiful blonde woman, built to the hilt, wonderful voice. Her voice stood out among many. And unfortunately, she has a neurological condition that won't let her sing anymore. But man, could she belt it out. And what was her name with Within Temptation?
Oh, geez. I can't think of it.
Sharon Denadale, that's it.
That's it.
She was awesome.
Well, as soon as you said that, my mind went to the duet she did with Howard Jones from Killswitch Engage, Dangerous.
Yeah. And you got to see the Black Symphony. It's on YouTube. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Now, William Shakespeare, going back to the men, he says, can John Lennon at least get an honorable mention for rock voices? But we were that list that I showed was kind of more hard rock, heavy metal, which again, the Beatles, I mean, if the Beatles qualified, then certainly Freddie Mercury qualifies. And because I think we just had this conversation not that long ago, because if we're going to go that route, I mean, Freddie Mercury himself basically said that like Steve Perry is like the greatest vocalist like ever. So you'd have to have Steve at least on the list somewhere. But
Yeah.
we're just trying to go with hard rock, heavy metal.
Yeah, William Shakespeare agreed. Yeah, her voice, Sarah Brightman's voice is very, very good. I mean, my wife, she can sing like really, really good, and I used to like compare hers to Sarah Brightman's, and she's like, right, no, I'm nowhere close to Sarah Brightman. And I'm like, okay. Well,
Alanis Morissette.
I wouldn't
I don't
turn
even know.
her off if she was on the radio.
You know what? I liked her back in the day, but
Yeah.
recently heard some of her stuff, and I don't know. I can't stand it anymore. I just can't. I can't stand it. Like I don't know what I was thinking back then.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of give credit, and I didn't realize this until a couple of months ago, but Celine Dion, she has gone through a bit of hell the past like dozen or so years with illness that affected her voice, and she's still trying to continue singing in some way. That just to have that heart speaks volumes to me.
That could be a whole nother thing right there.
I think she ended up. I think she ended up with that neurological thing too, or a different version of it.
It was something, yeah.
Well, she had like even eating disorders and everything too, I think, there for a while. She's been through the ringer. But come back to I just saw somebody posted yesterday, I think it was. Who the hell was it? Another like your Vince Neil and David Lee Roth who really can't sing anymore, and they're still out there. You know, you got John Bon Jovi can't sing anymore, and they're still out there, you know, milking people out of their money, charging them ridiculous sums when they should hang it up. Oh, Axl Rose. It was Axl Rose. Somebody posted yesterday. It was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe people paid I felt so, I wasn't even there. And I wanted a refund, you know what I mean, for the ticket. It was like, how could you do that? How could you do that? I mean, he was always kind of an ass, but holy hell. It's like, give it up. What? Tia Carrera?
Definitely.
As in Wayne's World? I guess she sang in that. Did she sing in that?
Yeah.
I think she really
I think, yeah.
I didn't watch Wayne's World until about a year ago, and I'm just like, I'm glad I found the time to watch this, because that was a part of culture that I'm just like, okay, I need to catch up on this.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now Wayne's World 2 wasn't quite as good. It wasn't quite as good.
Right.
But Wayne's World 1, yeah, man, that was that kind of reinvigorated Bohemian Rhapsody there, didn't it? That movie. I remember when that came out. You couldn't turn a radio station on or MTV or anything when Wayne's World came out and not hear Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Oh, Gwen Stefani. Christina Aguilera. Now we're kind of she's another one too. I just saw a clip where she's not singing too great.
Into pop.
Yeah, a little bit.
Unless you're considering No Doubt. No Doubt was a little more punky poppy.
Yeah.
Yes, Tia Carrera was singing in Wayne's World. She had a band for the okay.
Yeah. Not bad looking woman either.
Yeah.
Didn't she play like a villain in True Lies? Is the same actress that we're talking about? Trying to get the face with the.
She was in True Lies, wasn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. Oh, what was it? Okay. All right, I think I'm caught up. So I had an idea. John, are you like say something, John? I want to see if you're freezing up.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, you seem okay. All right, so John's okay. And before we wrap this up, I thought I would do something this evening. So my channel has kind of taken off in a kind of a different direction. It's kind of the direction I originally wanted my channel to go in. But I've made some videos in the past, and I was kind of going through them recently, and I was trying to, some of them probably should, probably hit the dustbin of history because they're kind of lame and stuff. But I thought before I do that, I thought maybe I'll bring my channel up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. You know what? I'm not even prepared for this. So I got to bring the screen up on a different screen. So I got to open up. Pray. Everybody hope and pray. I'm going to open another tab, and hopefully we don't vanish here. So
I had issues. I had issues with like
ahead of time
streaming a couple weeks ago, so I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking because I have YouTube. I have the stream up on YouTube to try to keep an eye on the chats over there on another screen, but I'll share this screen over here. So I'm going to attempt to bring my channel up over here so I can share it. And I thought what I do is I don't know if people really do this on YouTube or not, and there's probably a reason why. It's probably going to not be fun, but I hope it is. I'm going to bring my channel up, and I thought I'd scroll through some of the videos on my homepage, and bring one up, or if you fellas see something interesting, I'll bring that up, and maybe I could just talk about what inspired it or what I was thinking when I made it, or and I'm kind of rambling on here because I'm still waiting for my favorites to pop up. Okay, here we go. So give me 1 second.
Well, I lit a candle for you.
Yes, I need
in the arms of the angels, fly away, fly away. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah. What was her name? Sarah
McLachlan.
Yeah, Sarah
Okay.
McLachlan, yeah.
That was a pretty good.
But
Although,
if you want me to shout out one video that you made, but go ahead, finish your thought first before I do.
I was just gonna say she was a good singer, but man, I hated when they did those like cruelty to animals videos using her song. It was like so sad.
Yeah.
I now connect like her with that, and it just makes me really sad.
It's nearly become a meme, basically, in itself, like a song meme.
Yeah.
But no, while you're getting videos together, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just rambling, so there's not dead air.
Cool. No, I just wanted to say that Fet, one of your first streams ever, I think it was probably the first one or one of the first one. I think it was a few years back, and I didn't watch it live, but I did watch it on a replay, just because I had known of you through Overlord DVD and some of the stuff you did for him, and it was like, oh, Fet's starting to stream now, so listen to that first stream, and for me, when watching that, it kind of inspired me in a way, because I saw a man who was like very, very crushed. It was real, it was raw, but at the same time, you saw a community gather around you, and that's what made that first stream so like inspirational and hopeful, and you've really built on that. And so it takes a lot to come online, to show your face, and to just talk about real things. It takes a lot of courage to do that. So I really appreciate, even though I don't know you in real life in person, but you got to see some of your heart there. Raw and unfiltered as it was, and you got to see the heart of the Overlord DVD community as well.
Yes.
And so I always really appreciate. Never erase that. And I strongly
thought about it.
I'd recommend never erase that, or maybe re-edit it or something. But if anybody hasn't seen that, please go back and see that, because that's what this community is about. It's all of us together, even those who don't, sometimes don't show up. We don't see our faces or whatever. We're just in the comments section sometimes on Friday Night Frolics or Pop Culture Breakdown. We're in a sense not just a community. We're a family in many ways, and it's the motivation to keep you going on whatever path you're going on, and to not give up through it. So I really do appreciate the fact that you did do that, because it does take a lot of courage to do that.
Well, I did. I'll be honest. I did think about deleting that many times, but I keep it there. Well, first of all, let me say that I never wanted to show my face on YouTube. And I never really did. I needed my friends that night. I'll just say that in a short period of time, that was probably about 2 years ago now. In a short period of time, a lot of bad things happened to me,
Sure.
and I honestly I didn't know where to turn that night. I really didn't. And so you guys have become some of my best friends that I've ever had. Brother John, we met in person several times now. We talk weekly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember hitting that go live button, thinking nobody would even show. I didn't know anything about too much about live streaming, but especially back then, I didn't know how you put out notifications or any of that stuff right there. I was just like,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I hit the go live, hoping somebody would show up, and like everybody, like everybody showed up. I couldn't believe it. So I keep that up for a couple of reasons. Number one, I hope I never feel that way again. And number two, because even when I'm at my lowest, I can think of that live and I think that my friends had my back that night. And I can't express to you, I'm going to start getting emotional here, talking about getting real. Even the people that, like you said, in the chat, like I don't even know. I don't even know who some of you look like, but for, what is it, 6 or 7 years now, I interact with you guys in Doomcock's chat and all around here on YouTube and stuff like that. And you don't know how much it means to me. Still, you know? So look, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone who has found their way here, you know, over the last couple of years. Whether you've been on the panel or whether you've only been in the chat, or even if you only watch it on replay and stuff like that. When I say like, and I'm not trying to, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. When I say like you guys aren't subscribers, you're my friends, right? Yeah, it's kind of become like my tagline at the end of the live stream and stuff like that. But I honestly mean that. Like, I honestly mean that. Like, I love you guys. That's why I'm here again. You know, John, what was I just telling you earlier? I wasn't going to live stream tonight. And then you messaged me and you're like, all right, I guess I'll do it. And I always end every live stream. I feel so much better just having an interaction with all of you. So yeah, that's
sometimes for 10 hours at a clip.
Yeah, that's a surprising thing for somebody who never even wanted to live. I was supposed to be the behind the scenes guy. You know what I mean? I did stuff for everybody else, but that's the funny thing. I start every single live stream, tonight included. You know, I hit go live and I'm like, man, we're probably not even going to talk for 5 minutes till I wrap it up, and then hours go by. And honestly, the only reason why I've been keeping it well, number one, I was by people who know what they're talking about said shorter live streams are better. By short, like 2 hours or something like that. And that's really one of the only reasons why I contain it. I could still go for a long time, and I'm still planning on doing more long ones. But yeah, man, that was like, man, our madman. That's like, thank you for reminding me of that.
It was in my mind because I think it was around this time of the year that it happened.
It was November.
It was
November of 23. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was a cry for help that night. That really was. And you guys, you showed up. You showed up. And it made a big difference in my life.
I remember that because you were originally saying, well, we'll probably do about 10 minutes. And it was actually, 10 hours and 49 minutes later? Something like that.
It was a long one.
That was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I think we almost did a 12-hour. We're a few minutes short. But,
Well, that first one, I'll tell you what. You don't know what a difference that made in my life,
I'm glad.
It could have been bad. Like, it could have been bad. So, that's one of the reasons. Like I do feel bad when I don't live stream anymore because I feel like I'm letting you guys down because you guys were there for me, and anybody here, in the chat, like our madman, you were just in the chat previously, and you just hit me up and asked to come on.
Yeah.
Now here's
Yeah,
the
I try
thing.
to come on when I can. You know?
Yeah.
I used to live dangerously and just put the link at the top of the chat. But now, I have enough subscribers now. That's a scary prospect. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. I do have a
Yeah.
group chat on Twitter. I just don't like to add people without their permission. So anybody watching, in the chat, you ever want to pop on, hang out and stuff like that, I will add you to the group chat if you want. I just don't like to, do it myself without permission and stuff. So, but yeah, man. That was rough.
Yeah, I could tell.
Somebody close to me calls that first live stream my therapy session, and it's exactly what it was. It's exactly that wasn't even meant to be a live stream. That was just that I needed your help, and you guys showed up. So let's see.
We will.
TZ said, "Yeah, you guys got my back." That's what that live stream reminds me. That no matter what happens, people have my back. So. First live stream was great therapy and proof that you can find the best community and family online. True. Absolutely true. I used to have someone that used to tell me all the time, you don't even know these people. Well, I've gotten to know these people a lot better than some of my family, even in some cases. So Old Man Bird said, when I first chatted here, I mistakenly greeted him as fat for whore. I remember that. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Well, yeah, I mean, oh, believe me, I've heard it all. It's like people have accidentally put in like feet for hire, and it happens. Well, even YouTube, like there were times where I was like trying to clip something from one of my live streams, so I was watching it, trying to find the segment, and the closed captions would be on, and if I say fat, like I used to call myself Fet for short, it would say fat or fat for hire. So thanks, YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Gotta love it.
If you like, feel free to add me. Okay, I will, brother. You're welcome anytime, man, because you're always here. And a hell of a wrench, too, by the way, because it was just a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what happened. We had some riffraff show up in the chat, man. He was flipping people out of here left and right. So thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate everything you do. And for Doomcock as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I promise mediocre talking skills and limited subject knowledge. Hey, same here. That's what I always said. When I decided to live stream regularly, like I don't know everything about anything. So you guys are welcome to school me. I'm open to learning about stuff. You can teach me stuff. I'm good with that. I don't profess to know everything. Like I said, the Evil Genius name. I only ran with that because. Well, first, like one day, a couple people called me and I was like, that's kind of neat. I like it because it's like calling a big fat guy tiny. Because I'm not evil and I'm not a genius. So I think it's funny. So that's why I ran with that.
Yeah.
So.
But some of those memes you came up with for Raymond were incredible. Yeah.
Well, that's another reason why I thought I'd do it. So speaking of which, I'm sharing my screen. And I thought I'd just walk through some of the which one I want. This one. And it's just kind of speed it down. Kind of go down memory lane back in the day. I'll try to get to some of the older ones. Maybe bring up some stuff like if some of you guys don't know, because I know people are always telling me they don't get notifications even when they click on them. YouTube doesn't like me. I'm aware of that. But like some of the weird things I do. Let's see. I'm looking for something specific actually. Oh, so if you guys, I've been in AI. I don't know if you guys caught. Where's the new one? Now I'm hoping the audio is going to play, like this here. Like this here's AI.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you guys hearing that?
Yep. Put it out, so
Okay, so I won't play the entire thing. But
Is
That's
the
weird.
music AI too?
yes, it's all AI.
Okay.
The weird thing is I'm not hearing it. I'm glad you guys are hearing it, but I wanted to comment on some things.
Yeah.
Probably should have an earbud in or something. That's probably my problem. I don't know. Sometimes I believe the setup like it is, and I can hear the audio. But I guess as long as you guys can hear it. But as we get into the older stuff, John, like anything you might want to reminisce about, because there's a lot of stuff that includes you once we start getting into the Revenge of the Clips. But this one here,
Well,
here's something here. I'm just gonna pop this one up real quick because I don't think a lot of people have seen this. And this one here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna play the Stomping Out because it did have some views, but for those that haven't seen it, so I don't know, I was just bored to one day, and the song "Stepping Out" by Joe Jackson from back in the 80s. I don't know why. I never even liked the song, but I just these lyrics came to my head, so I put it together. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen, for those that haven't seen it.
Melissa faces a tough decision.
See,
I don't know what's worse.
This
Betraying
is
her
frustrating.
or getting betrayed first.
The votes are in.
See, YouTube gets to make money off of me.
20% off full-size fragrances and body mists at Sephora.
Anyway, so we're gonna skip. Here we go. Check this out. Speaking of dedicating to my friends.
Center of the earth. It's Xanadu. It's Xanadu. I'm fed for hire. Ready to rock. Friend of Doom Croc. Harvey and Sabu, the skull and Omni-Man. Waiting orders to attack here in Xanadu. Stomping out.
Yeah, so that was just, I don't know. One day I was sitting here, I was bored. Just use this here microphone,
Oh, yeah.
added a little verb on it, and yeah.
That
See,
was a fun one.
That sucks.
That
like
was
all the way
great.
up to the top. But
Yeah.
let's see. I got some stuff like this is the one when Andy made my action figure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't lose that one. Jeez.
No. I would never lose that one. That figure sits right behind me, right next to Doomcock. But so I know. Oh, here's the Fez dispenser.
Yeah.
For those that wonder why Brother John is a Fez dispenser in the front. Here's a clip. It is a question that needs answer. I need to know, is the world ready for a Fez dispenser?
Oh, no, it is not.
3 days later.
You know how last week
Oh,
Fez
this was
did
great,
the
too.
Fez dispenser meme? Well, somebody at the lodge saw that, and I stopped over the lodge the other day, and everybody was grabbing my head, pulling it back.
Nice.
And so, thanks, Fat.
You know what I do.
And you do it so well.
Brother John struck again.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that.
That was pretty good too. Set that up pretty good.
A rare success.
Oh, this one here, Gary Ambrosia was at Comic-Con, and he sent me this picture.
Yeah.
Hey, do something with this. So I did.
Long-standing joke.
Yeah.
I think Gary still needs to be reminded that periodically.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't jump automatically right back to the top. I don't know what does that nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, and the SS United States videos, I like them a lot too.
I've been wanting to do an update, but it's hard to get me motivated because, Brother John, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. They have stripped pretty good. I think it's only a matter of time now. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I wish I had known you like ships, or I would have suggested it when we went down there. But
yeah, that is
then
a
again,
bigger. Yeah.
You know, the traffic and everything there, even with the GPS voice lady thing, could have been a little harrowing. So.
Yeah.
But it was a good day anyway.
Oh, this was a decent one. I remember this little ditty. I put together a little poem for Doomcock. Now, you have to imagine that he's not from Xanadu. He's actually from Nantucket.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I know where this is going.
Here we go. Here we go. There once was a man from Nantucket. Upon his head wore a bucket. All his fans cheered. By Disney he's feared. And if they stay woke, they can suck it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That deserves a boom.
Yes.
Oh, that deserves a boom. All right.
Boom.
Let's all say it. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, here, this one here. This was a pretty decent one too. Here, some Brother John.
Let's see.
Hey, Mr. Raymond.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Oh, dear. I was so relieved that you laughed. I thought you were either going to laugh or you were going to kill me.
Oh, I damn near fell off the chair.
I knew that was John breaking.
Oh dear.
John is officially broken.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Long
Oh,
story.
no, I was broken and rebroken. You evil little genius, you.
He broke us all. I think he broke us all with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I broke myself with that one.
Thank you, Anderson. Thank you for that disturbing visual.
You know I do.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how many times in the last number of years that I've heard people say something to that effect, like, thank you for the disturbing visuals.
Yeah.
If
Well, that's the thing. I've laughed more with you and the guys on King Dolphin than I have in the last 25 years.
Yeah.
It's been a good ride. It has.
Mm.
Trying to think if there's anything else noteworthy. Because kind of as you go back, that's what I was saying. As you go back, like, I wasn't even concerned with really doing a YouTube channel back in the day. Well, it really just became a place to put like the Doomcock pictures that I used to make for people who didn't have Twitter. You know, I knew they had YouTube, so I put them. Oh, that's back when we met up.
Yep. Yep. McDonald in town.
Yes. This was another one where this was kind of like a mini, my first live stream. This video was about when I was driving to work one day and I was really low, and Def Leppard came on the radio and it just took me back to when I was a little kid. So I just started to throw like a little positive message out there, but
yeah.
Oh, this one's a very personal one too. But yeah, man, there's the old There's the old Boba Fett playing the V-Blade.
Yeah.
This video right here, why I love Return of the Jedi. This is the one I'm always talking about. I took like this video. I had 16 hours into making this video, and that's not even all the thinking about what I was going to do and all that stuff. I mean, 16 hours from the time I started it till the time I finished it. I thought it was going to be like the video that like broke the channel. It only got 94 views. But I put there are a lot of aspects in here of my personal life, like the theater that I viewed Return of the Jedi in when I was, what was it, 12 years old or something.
Yeah,
and,
the Vicky.
Yeah. The Sticky Vicky. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Let's make a video on that one of these days. The Sticky Vicky.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna play. Oh, this was a pretty fun one. I'll pop this one up.
The legendary Fed Fire.
Here's a quick take. There's a YouTuber out there. He hangs out on chat.
Oh, yes.
Don't talk bad about any YouTuber out there. I gotta have to. Fet for hire, you have no taste.
This was to prove how much taste and class I have.
Yeah.
Well, people are now ordering Fet for hire. Do you think that's a smart thing to do?
He's a good friend of mine. Ain't that right?
Yeah, but
Remember, Charlie, I'm going to warn you. Remember what Fett does to his friends.
This was to show my love and his my friend.
Yeah. God, yes.
Yeah, you don't want me as an enemy.
you don't want you as a friend either. So what can I say?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Friends like you, who needs enemies?
To the end real quick, just because I need to get permission to use this more often.
That's why I'm the most dangerous man on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah.
Brother Baron.
Great guy. Good time.
Anyhow, I thought that might be a little fun for people, who are kind of new to the channel and stuff like that. Kind of trip down memory lane, whatnot. But
yep, very good. Very good.
It's a shame I couldn't hear. I wanted to kind of comment as it was going and stuff like that, but I couldn't hear. And unfortunately now I'm trying to get back to Restream and I'm looking at a black screen, so I'm hoping I'm still here.
You are here.
Ah, there you are.
Okay. But I'm gonna check out the chat if it's possible now. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll back. All right. Let's see. Carla thought it was Linrod production. Haha. Oh yeah, the metal song. Yeah. I want to try to work that into either the intro or the outro, that join the Fet Force thing. I was just walking around work the one day and I had to, be part of the tribe, like, share, subscribe, join the Fet Force. So it's like, I had a song out of it. So, oh geez. See, you are crazy. And surprisingly, my voice has held out, which is amazing to me.
Yeah.
But SP48 says
Awesome.
brilliant. Not really, but thank you, brother. Thank you, my brother.
All right.
But, all right. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Again, for another live stream, I was like, I don't really want to go live. Here we are again, man. It was such a good time. Like, you guys are awesome. Wait, did I miss some people? I see a Kitty. Yeah, that was Kylo who made an appearance. Fortunately, he hasn't jumped up here tonight because he's kind of back into jumping up here on my desk. But so, long story short, yes, his name is Kylo. You heard that correctly. Nick got right after The Force Awakens, and then I did like The Force Awakens. So the poor guy is stuck with the name Kylo, unfortunately. But there is balance to the Force because I have another cat named Anakin, so it all works out at the end of the day. And I don't call him Kylo; I call him Loki, even though I'm not a huge Loki fan or anything. I don't know why. But I did the same thing with my kids. My kids, I don't even think they know their real names because they've had so many nicknames in their lifetime. So.
Yeah.
But okay, I think that's a pretty good time to wrap it up. This was fun. This was really fun.
Yes.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey.
Yeah, good to meet you, man.
Yeah, man. Nice to I've seen Brother Arman, man, back when we do the Doomcock birthday videos. He's I think he's pretty much always one of the regulars who right away sends a clip.
Yeah, the son once or twice. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and it's cool too, because he's one of the cool ones. When I say try to keep it under 10 or 15 seconds, he does a good job at that. So dude, you're always welcome here anytime.
Appreciate
Again,
it.
anyone in the chat too, you want to be added to the group chat on Twitter or whatever, I can do that. Just hit me up over there and I will do so. I mean, with that, Brother R Madman, I know you got stuff going on. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it?
Sure. I'll try to keep this as short as possible.
No. Whoops. What the hell happened?
Always a story.
I put you up there. Why did I go up there?
No worries. No worries. No, yeah. Well, yes, I do. Don't go to the RMAN 4 channel. That's actually a personal channel. Go to the YouTube channel Tales of Valhalla. And that channel I've been running for a little over 10 years now, and came from the inspiration of developing a stop motion animated series called Tales of Valhalla: The Aftermath Chronicles, which involves characters in the world called Heroescape, and Heroescape being a tabletop miniature war game that was kind of surfaced in like mid early 2000s and got discontinued in 2010, but has made a resurgence through the company Renegade Game Studios, which is kind of attached to Hasbro. And they've been releasing new stuff the last couple of years. But in around 2013, 14, and I have to throw in this little caveat too. The reason that I decided to do stop motion is I always wanted to be a filmmaker. I always wanted to tell stories, and the issue is though, since at a very young age, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and for over 30 years now, it's really impacted my life a lot. And about 10, 15 years ago, I was in and out of the hospital at one period, like every 3 months, because of blockages. Eventually, I needed multiple surgeries through that process. The last major surgery was about 4 years ago. And now I am, how do I say it, asshole-less. I'm a full-fledged ileostomy user. And so I keep myself going that way. But I appreciate the fact that I never expected to live past 30 years old. Currently had my birthday last Monday, and I'm 43. So,
happy birthday, brother!
Happy birthday,
dude!
I'm grateful and thankful for every year that I'm able to have. So,
dude, your birthday's the day before mine.
Good for you.
Sweet.
Oh,
yeah. Mid December birthdays.
Pretty good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But
cool.
yeah, so I developed this YouTube channel throughout the process of going through all the things of my illness. I couldn't go out and interact with people. I was very much, I had to stay at home and suffer through whatever I would be suffering through this illness. It was it was very extreme a time period. So I felt like I could do nothing. So I'm like, well, I see filmmakers in the past that start doing stop motion animation when they start developing their skills. I'm like, well, I can do that at home, even if I'm suffering. And usually when you're up at night in pain, well, if I'm up at night in pain, which I've had a lot of late nights like that, I can animate while I'm in pain. I'm up anyway. So I'd say like over 250,000 photographs were taken to develop a 3-season, 10 episodes each series that follow this world. It's non-canon, but it's still fun. I even like Renegade has recognized some of the elements of my story. I even developed a small short for them in the last year to promote one of their game scenarios from the game. So I did it for free. I'm not doing it anymore that for them, but it was a lot of fun to do. And so I do a lot of that on my YouTube channel. So if you want to see just a fun story that I developed, just learning the process of script writing, producing, animating, directing voice actors, directing myself voice acting, editing, I had to learn it all because I had a little bit of a broadcasting background, but besides that, I knew nothing, so I had to learn and develop it all. So season 1 was a little bit of a chore, but season 2 and season 3 came out really well. And I'm currently writing scripts for future seasons and other projects as well. And just trying to develop to where eventually, since thank God, I'm still alive. I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish everything. But I said, thank God, still here. Finished it. Yeah, go ahead. Were you gonna have something?
I see the paint bottles, and I think plastic sheeting. You do cell animation?
It's just stop motion. I have a Canon T3i, and I just take I set up the lights, background, and the miniatures, the terrain, and I got a script and I take the pictures, and that's the first umpteenth part of that process.
Definitely gonna check that out.
I love the story, and I had like 30 plus volunteers, everyone from as young as my son when he was like 6 months old, to like my mom who's a tad bit older, all volunteer their time to throw their voices into the series. And even the 4 main characters, I don't even voice. They come from 4 friends with different walks of my life that said, yeah, we can put in some time for that. So fun series, great ending. I look forward to continuing it in the future. Just takes a lot of time to do. And we also talk about HeroScape as well. I have a podcast talking about HeroScape as a game in general, because it's one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the best tabletop skirmish games ever created, and it's got a community. I am part of a community through that. Have a lot of people that show up on my panel for live recordings of podcasts where we talk about the game. Also, like when it comes to lore, game mechanics as well. So I keep myself as busy as possible, and I'm hoping, just hope upon hope, that someday I can develop, because I do this all out of like this living room part of my house. It's very DIY, but I hope someday that I could develop my own studio and do this as professionally as possible. Since I'm still around, might as well aim higher. And I'll finish it this way.
With a good attitude like that, you'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed. That's the goal. And even if you don't even get on the channel, one of the things I do when I end my streams, and I came up with this this ending quote after going through my last surgery. no, this is about 4 years ago. It was the height of COVID. But I started listening to Doomcott's channel, Friday Night Frolics, and that's one of those motivations of just listening to. If anybody hasn't listened to Friday Night Frolics, even if you know like nothing else on Overload DVD's channel, check that out, because that is the heart of that channel, and that's the one thing that made me stick like glue, because it gave me hope. It gave me hope in situations where I didn't have one, including this channel as well, here on Fett's channel. But I developed a saying, and I'll close by saying this: you have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it. And
Yes.
I'll see you guys when I see you. Hopefully it'll be sometime soon, but I'm always busy, so it might be a while, but I appreciate you having me on, Fett.
I appreciate you stopping
Awesome.
by, and congratulations. Oh, I should say, there's your link. I have your link down there, by the way, for everyone. Tales of Valhalla. You can check that out. And like SP4A said, happy belated birthday, brother.
Appreciate
and
it.
best of luck in your endeavor, man, because you're one of those people who deserves it. So, and I have a feeling you're gonna achieve some greatness.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna go from greatness to the opposite of greatness. Brother John. No, I'm just kidding, brother. I'm just kidding. Brother John.
Hello.
What you got going on?
Let's see. I'm gonna tied up most of this year because I'm Master of my Lodge again. So I think I'm gonna incorporate some videos into that, or of that into my channel, and just trying to get out and figure other things out for the channel and get back into making some videos, because it's been several months and I keep promising to make something and never seem to get around to it. So, yeah, I just want to figure out how I can make all that work. But, you know, there's that, and try to keep up on the health stuff and all that, and reconnecting with some of the more distant family. I just found out I have 2 more cousins that live in the area, and they're about 4th or 5th cousins, but and so many times removed. Just crazy. But keeping up with the genealogy and all that stuff, which is all of this mess, and that shelf, and the one next to it, and that shelf, and just finding out more stuff and seeing where I came from. So there's that.
We don't call him the genius of genealogy for nothing around here, folks. So there he is, the Feds for Hire channel. Hopefully some great things coming from that there link. So click it, give him a sub if you would be so kind. So
thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother John. It's a place without you anymore. So let's check on the last.
Hopefully I get the new computer soon.
I'm going to be needing one of them myself pretty soon. Real Wade Nation Gaming was here. He said, "Yo," and I just want to pop up. Anti-Derivative Jill was here, and people were talking about some of her shows in the chat. So I grabbed her link. There you go. I'm sure you guys know Jill, but there you go. There's her link. And what else we got? We got Comic Relief Crusader, Linkalicious link. There we go. Why is it Linkalicious? I have no idea. But there it is. And he draws huge circles every Sunday. So if you're a fan of huge circles like I am, check that guy out. And even though this is, man, I'm on the fence about posting this link, because this is where my General Kala cheats on me and goes on over to Canadian Spider-Man's channel. But yes, you can find her there as well. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Check out my brother, Canadian Spider-Man, and Carla Burton, General Kala, who has a tendency to show up on that there channel. And since I was showing some clips from his channel, King Dolphin. For those of you folks who aren't familiar, check out King. That's our brother Raymond Feliciano. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with him from the chat on Doomcock streams. He's a ranch and has a cool little channel over there that I got to get my sorry ass back over there eventually one of these days. And check him out. And okay, I already had, for some reason I put Canadian Spider-Man in twice, but he's so cool, he was worth mentioning twice. So let's see what we got on the way out. We have congrats, dude, and I'm sure that was to you, our Madman 4.
Yep.
Old Man Bird applauds, and he's having some popcorn and a soft drink. That's awesome.
Mhm.
And we have Brother SP4H says, "Hell's yeah." And SP4H too. I'm not sure, but I thought you had a birthday this week too. But I'm not. I forget. So if you did, happy belated birthday. If that is the case. So,
Happy birthday.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, okay. I'll pop this up again real quick too. For those who missed it in the beginning, movie of the week, 1941. So everyone can brush up on that, interact with the fellas, and do all of that their stuff on Wednesday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, like it says right there. So, okay. As far as me, I'll try to keep doing what I'm doing, making some videos, putting on shorts, things like that. Okay, he did say, so there you go. Our Madman 4 last Monday. I thought SP4H had a birthday. So that's cool, man. 3 birthdays right here in just 2 days' time.
Yeah.
So brothers from another's mothers. Brothers from another's mother. That didn't, you know what I mean. It's trying to, it's hard
From
to
other
plural.
mothers.
It's late.
You know what I mean. So yeah. Yep. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, it is too late. I can't talk also. So thank you. No,
You know when you're a part in your stream where you're like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah. Why do that normally? It's just worse at the end of the stream. But SP48 says thank you. No, thank you, buddy. Thank you. You're always here. And I'm breaking up on the way out. You're always here, buddy. You do a spectacular job. We love you. Thank you. So with that, you know what time it is. Oh man, Carla's not here to do the sleazy. All right. We'll just have to do it without General Kala. So like I said earlier, you guys aren't just subscribers. You guys are my friends, and I love you. And I want to thank everyone that was here on the panel, everyone that was here in the chat, and everyone that will watch this on the replay. You guys are awesome. So by now, I hope you know what to do. You need to take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a Merry Christmas as well. And I'll probably see you before then, but a Happy New Year also, and a safe Christmas and a safe New Year's. And unfortunately, to TZ's despair, yes, you also have to take it sleazy. Yeah.
I got a little story for you about this girl I know. I think you'll like it. It goes a little something like this. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Oh man, Brother Rob just popped in at the last moment.
Whoa.
So hold on, ladies
Oh
and
dear.
gentlemen. We're not quite done yet.
We're not quite done yet.
We're not quite done yet. Brother Rob.
Robert Rice. Hey, Robert.
Way too many sleazeballs in the
Merry
world.
Christmas, Rob.
And I am one of them. So, okay, let's just hit these on the way out. Good to see you all tonight. Hope you have a great week. You too, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Rob Wright says, Merry Christmas, everyone. You too, Brother Rob. You have a great Christmas. And yes, hail, Brother Rob. And cool, because I didn't miss. He says, no worry. I didn't miss. I always, man, SP4H sneaks one in, but I stuck around tonight and I got it. I didn't miss it. SP4H says good night, everyone. So thank you. Love you all. Take care. Have a great week. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I'll see you before the New Year's.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
I shall return in a moment.
The stream doesn't want to end. Okay, there we go. I clicked the button right after I finished talking, and now it finally came up. Now we're allowed to leave, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're allowed to leave.